Trust Profits, it's the formula here, and I hope you guys can hear me today. I'm on the old laptop. Anywho, we are getting started here at Woodbine. We've got 7 horses entered in, 13 minutes to post on race 1. I am joining you right now. We're going to get a couple more people in here shortly. Um, yeah, but before we do that, let me go ahead and hide this for a moment here. I'll start sharing a different screen. Let me start sharing the PP. Hope everyone's doing okay out there. Bobby D checking in. First bet, Bobby is checking in. He's got himself exacta box 721 with 54. Good luck to you there, Bobby D. All right, let me see how this looks here. Add to the stage. Let me zoom in a little bit. Gonna read through the PP here while we got some time left. Read through the PP always sounds funny. Everyone loves it. So yeah, first race here. 5.5 furlongs on the all-weather, claiming 5K with a purse of $26,200. This is for 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 2 races. So there you have it. Come on, Big Lou. Big Lou. He's on meds too. If you're local, you've probably heard that commercial before. Anyway, come on, Big Lou. Open it up at 5-2. Jose Campos is the jockey there. John Ross is the trainer. Reload is the sire. So what do we know about Come On, Big Lou? This is a horse you can see here. Almost gate to wire in the last race. He likes to get out in front. There's a lot of these races here. Campos is on the mount where this horse is getting to the front, even when he's not. He's definitely challenging for it. So got ourselves 5.5 furlongs. This is a horse that wants to go gate to wire at that distance, or any other distance for that matter. Yeah, looking pretty successful here for the most part. We've got ourselves maiden claimer a couple times ago. Went into claiming after that, finished 7 lengths off, couldn't hack it at 5 furlongs. Dueled on the outside. All right, there you go. And then went to a claimer after that at 6 furlongs, got out in front, was up by 3 lengths, but ended up losing by 1 length in that one. So claiming 11%, all weather 15%, sprint 16% for John Ross. There we go. Let's go, guys. You got it. Woodmen Mentor, thank you for checking in, buddy. We are here tonight going through 8 races. Conacher, I believe is how I'm going to say that. Kevin Nichols, the jockey. Angus Buntain, the trainer. Maximum Security, the sire on this one. How about that? All right, this horse was just claimed. First after claim, 0% in 8 tries. Second time Lasix, 33% though in 9 tries. Sprint, 14% for Angus Bunting. Let's take a look at the horse though and see what he's gone through. I mean, we're going 5.5 furlongs here, and you see that the last trainer had this horse going 8.5. 8.5 furlongs, 7, 6.5, 8.5 turf. And then previously he was claimed he was going 2 turns all the way around here. Success with Kevin Attard, right? So going the distance, this horse has had some success. Has a second place by a head here, has a first place by a neck here when he's on turf. So, gosh, how do you even look at this horse at 5.5 furlongs, right? What is his run style? Looks like he likes to keep it close. Look at this first calls here. 2 lengths behind, 2 lengths behind, 1 length, 1 length. So it's not a matter of him being a deep closer and getting into these races and getting caught behind and not firing early enough. He's definitely a horse that it appears when he runs his best race, he will be stalking 1 to 2 lengths off. Looking at this race here, holding on close and hopefully has more at the end. But of course, this is going to be a 5.5 furlong pace, so you would imagine it could get pretty hairy. Open up at 3-1, currently sitting at 4-1. Conacher. Chunky Monkey open up at 20-1. Crawford is your jockey there. Julia Samulak is the trainer. Verrazano out of More Than Ready is your sire. We got 9 minutes to post here. We got time. Okay, so this horse, 2 races under the current trainer, sitting close to the pace last time, but then fading at 6.5 furlongs. Before that, 5.5 furlongs didn't look like much. Under Golden Colburn, Didn't look like much there either. Ryan Munker, the jockey, was sitting 5 lengths off and then faded back to 8. So not seeing a whole lot from this horse here. Where do I get the goods? I mean, we go back to claiming in November of 2 years ago, 2nd place by 3/4 of a length. Yeesh. Um, and then further back. So let's see, 3rd off the layoff, 0% in 8 races, claiming 2%. Yeah, this feels like an insta toss to me, even though this horse is currently sitting at 9-1. Mia said, Pietro Moran gets the mount here. Krista Cole, the trainer, Mr. Speaker, the sire. Last time out at Fort Erie, got a nice little 2nd place there, going 5 furlongs up and down in terms of the distance this horse has been racing. If we look here, we got ourselves a nice little Pietro Moran win. This horse is currently sitting at 9-1, which I find kind of fascinating since Pietro's getting the mount here. In 3 tries, dirt to all weather, 3 tries, 33%. So 1 out of 3. Nothing else really sticks out for me here. Yeah, got that win with Pietro, going pretty close to this distance. And it's a horse that sits fairly close to the pace here. You see, yeah, I can't do the grab just right, but if you see at that first call, yeah, one time 5 lengths ahead, one time 1 length off, 1 length off. So Mia said, Lemon Twist. It's going to be a horse, looks like it wants to be on the pace or at least pretty close to. You see a couple different looks here. First time off, first time with the trainer, 33% in 12 attempts. So that's curious. Last time out, an ASD. So we're talking about an Assiniboia horse. Last time out, this horse came in 2nd by a head. Yeah, see, pretty darn good record here. A lot of 2nd place finishes. Edison Aboya, Bennett being the jockey. We are getting 4 up on this horse now. Philip Hall, World of Trouble. Yeah, first the trainers have that 19% chipper, 19% dirt to all weather. Considerable. Very debonair. The 6 horse currently sitting at 12-1. Just got 2 more left here. Devin Gittins, the trainer. Trinitz is the jockey. Signature Red is the sire. 6 minutes to post. Ran 6.76, finishing 6, 4, and 4 lengths back under the current trainer. Yeah, I see a lot of trouble for this horse here. Hasn't really looked solid since September of last year. 9th place, 10th place, 12th place. Getting a little bit better under the current trainer. Claiming 18%, all weather 14, sprints 16%. Jacking trainer at the meet 18% for a plus 76. That's not too bad. Doesn't jump off at the page at me, but very debonair. And here we go. Go Jimmy go. Horse that stalks the pace. Fraser Abley is the jockey. Society's chairman, the sire. William Theranos, the trainer. Getting close last time out under Fraser. Time before that, 5 lengths off. Broke his maiden first time out. Second time looked pretty good. Sort of up and down here. 18% third off the layoff. We haven't seen this horse since October. October. Oh yeah, third off the layoff. So March was at GP Gulfstream Park, and then came and did 2 runs at Woodbine. That second race looks pretty strong there. 20% claiming for Theranos. 17% all weather, 18% sprints, 4 minutes to post. I got to figure out what I'm going to do here. Curtis Stinnett checking in. There we go. Try box 1724. What do you think about the 5 and the 4? They got good prices here. Of the 2, when I was going through here, yeah, I think they look pretty. They don't look like the top dogs here to me, but they definitely look able to stick in this. I would say they're my 3 and 4 horses here. The 1 and the 7 feel like the strongest to me. Let me.
Did you say top dog?
Woof woof. Hey Tim, how's it going?
Going great. How are you?
Pretty good. I mean, we are doing greyhounds today, right? That was the message I got?
Exactly.
All right, with 4 minutes left, I'm still pondering what I'm going to do here. 3 minutes to post. 3 minutes to post. All right, I better place my bets. They're telling me to
I
on the
heard you, and
screen.
while you were talking really quickly there, so
By all means.
I'm against the 7 a little bit here.
Okay.
Abley doesn't ride really well for this trainer. He's got 80 wins at the meet, and only 2 of them came for this guy in 21 mounts. 10% versus his usual 15% win rate. So
Oh,
I don't like that one
fascinating.
as much. My top pick here was the 4, Mia Said. I like Mia Said a lot in
Huge
this
value.
position. Come On Big Lou is my second pick. And then since you were talking about the 4 and 5, give me the Assiniboia Invader coming in, Lemon Twist, number 5. Hey, one thing to note here, first time gelding, okay? First time gelding. I think that
Okay.
could be significant. This horse, basically, we are talking non-winners of 2, and Lemon Twist did break his maiden here at Woodbine before going up to Assiniboia.
Okay.
He's been in pretty good form as of late.
All right. I think I know what I'm going to do here. So if you want, you can hit that button.
Let's do it.
All right. Okay. So just press the button here. Come on. Did it post? Did it post? It sure posted. There we go. An exacta key box, a $2 exacta key box, keying the 4 with 1 and 5. So like you, Tim, I'm trying to find some value here, and I think we found some value in the 4 and the 5. I like the 4 better, and I want to make sure that if I get any one of these combinations, I get that 4 in there, right? I'm trying to get that value in there as opposed to sitting on the 1. I probably should have gone safe with the 1, but let's let it fly with the 4.
Hey, look, as of late,
Yeah.
I find horses that I like, and I put them on top at Woodbine, and I come in here, and it's like we go from a low morning line to something silly like 2 to 1, 5 to 2, or even
Yeah.
lower than that. And to have a horse that I really liked as I was looking at this card in the 4, and then to come in here and see that that this horse is currently sitting at 8 to 1 off a 9 to 2 morning line.
Pietro's the jockey. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the
Give me
4
some of
quite a
that.
bit here.
Yeah, I liked him last time out. Obviously that was at Fort Erie, but you know, he's coming off of a maiden win in August, at pretty close to the distance. It's been shuffled around a little bit. They're trying to find the right distance for him. It definitely feels like he can at least stick around for this. And
Yeah,
if I get the 4 and the 5, I'll be happy with that. I don't need the 1 necessarily. Let's see that happen.
yeah, he's definitely shown early speed, and I think the numbers as of late say form to me a little bit. So
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
will see.
All right, let me adjust the bankroll here. Oh, I got to do all of this here. I did not do my housekeeping before getting this set up here. So I'm just taking 8 out now. I'm gonna leave us with money for later. And if this hits at $2, it's gonna do well.
Let's go.
Let me update that bankroll and let me turn up the volume so we can hear the track announcer.
And to the outside gate is Go Jimmy.
Hopefully you can hear that.
One.
Can.
Excellent.
They're set to
Cheers.
run.
Cheers.
Locked up.
Like my prop day Goose Island
Jimmy
glass?
Go from the outside.
Yes, is that prop or is that a different?
Very debonair, lemon twist, and on
It's
the
not.
inside,
I'll talk about it after
through
this.
to lead. Come on, Big Lou. And now goes out in front of a pack to lead by a length to Chunky Monkey, who's gone up to be second with Lemon Twist moving forward. Deeper on the track remains Go Jimmy Go. In between
Don't be
runners
1-5.
in the center, Mia Said getting back to second last, being passed by Conica. And 3 lengths away last is Very Debonair. Racing well clear. Come on, Big Lou by
Figure it
2.5.
out, for.
Lemon
Figure it
Twist
out.
in second as they race along to the 5/16. They're 3 in front of Conica. Over on the
don't.
outside, Go Jimmy Go, and battling away in the center.
Petro's
Chunky
going the
Monkey.
wrong way. Where are you going,
And Very
Petro?
Debonair
Horse
is
going
starting
the
to
wrong
wind
way.
up from the back as they go inside the quarter. Come
Hopefully
on,
it's a
Big Lou by 3
5-furlong
lengths to
closer.
Lemon Twist and third Conica. Come on, Big Lou, well ahead. Out by 4 lengths. Coming home well is Conica on the inside. On the outer, Lemon Twist and Very Debonair from the back. Getting a little faint-hearted now, the leader. And here comes Conica. And Conica's ranging up and is going to
We
get
didn't want
on
this one
by.
anyway.
And Conica's going to go away and win here. Very nice
didn't see
performance.
Conacher at all.
Conacher and Kevin Nichols score by a length and 3/4 to a weakening. Come on, Big Lou. Very
216.
Debonair picked up ground to finish third. And in behind them was Chunky Monkey and Lemon Twist. 1,587.
Not thrilled with that. But hey, 2 on top of 1. I didn't check to see what the wills were on that, but I'm guessing it's not thrilling. I'm fine taking the shot. 2 on top of 1 pays 24 on a 2. I would have been okay with that. At 5-2 over 2, man, that is a good payout for those numbers.
Yeah, you had a couple of 2-to-1, so the 2 at 5-2 is actually third choice.
Over 1, come on, Big Lou, and 6, Very Debonair. A photo for fourth. So it's 2-1, 6, and a fourth placed photo. The opening quarter was 22
All right.
2.
We burned 5.
Mile 46 flat.
I'm all right with that. So let's see. Curtis Stinnett, very close.
The time for the race
You got the 1 and the 2. You didn't have the
5:87.
6. I'll mute this up a little bit here. Let's see. Woodman Mentor 145. You pretty much had what we were going for, what I was going for, and obviously missed out on that as well, unfortunately. But you're in good company. You're in good company. Yeah. What do we think about the 5 and the 4? We talked about that as well. And let's see. Our boy Bobby didn't get it. He got the 2 and the 1 both in first place. 4 and 5 in second place. Came closer. Got half of it at least. Got half of it. Anyone else got a win out there? Let us know. J Worm checking in. Hello, J Worm. All right, Tim. So what you drinking there? You got yourself a stout.
Of course, it's a stout. It's a little chilly outside, so it's every day a stout day. But I do have my prop day glass from Goose Island here. But I'm enjoying a Revolution brew from the Deep Woods series, and it is Vanilla Death.
Oh yeah. So insider trading, I guess that's pronounced Death, even though I feel like everyone wants to call it Death because their main brand is Death.
That's the way that's the Revolution play on it, even though it's not really pronounced that way.
Exactly. So it's Death's Tar, which sounds like Death Star,
right?
But his last name is actually Death, or
Death.
It's pronounced that way. Yeah. But regardless, I hope you had a wonderful time at Revolution. I know you picked up some lovely goodies there.
I did. The mayor checking in just to give us the 2-week notice here. 2 weeks to Turfway.
Oh, I know. I've been boning up for it. I've been loading up my algorithm. I've got plans for Turfway. Better believe it there.
Big plans. We got big plans.
We got plans for Turfway. No doubts about it. Bob Jackson.
What's up,
checking
Bob?
in. We got both Bobs in there tonight. I don't know if we have a third Bob. Yeah. Profits chat.
Woodman,
there we go.
hello, Curtis. Bobby D, as always. Good to see you. Big plans. And the big plans involve big scores.
Indeed. Yeah, I do have kind of a jacked up method using my data model where I charted out 29 race slates over the past 2 or 3 years, 3 years from Turfway. And I see a nice linear progression up. 15% win rate, but positive, and winning 57% of the slates. So it's not like I've got these huge jumps. There's a few of those, but 57% win rate, where if I play this way every race, 57% of the time, it will give me a positive return. And the overall ROI is creeping up and building. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's fun to play these little data prediction games. There we go. If you had it, the $1 trifecta paid $84.30. The $2 exacta $25.70. If you had Conacher on top, $7.30 for the win. And Uncle Sully checking in from Mississippi, or Missy PC, as some people would say. Most of those people are 3 years old or come from another country, but it happens. My wife joked about that when she came here, and when I met her, she said that when learning to say that in another country. That's the way a lot of people say it. They just sort of put a lot of those sounds together. So fun times, fun times.
Not a bad trifecta at all.
Nope.
I mean, all the payouts were pretty good. Even the exacta there with getting the third favorite over the second favorite. Actually, the 7 went off a little bit lower, but then the 6 getting in there, that horse was a bit of a shot with the rest of the field there. So that's what
the
created the
trifecta.
try there. Uncle Sully, welcome in.
Yeah, Uncle Sully. Very nice, very nice. Got some friends in the lounge tonight checking out race 1. And Tim, I left you plenty to work with on race 2 whenever we get there. We got the payouts on race 1. That's all good. What do we have for race 2 here? I can share that if we are interested. I'm getting there. Am I? Maybe I'm not getting there. Holy crap. What's going on?
Are you, though?
No, I'm not. It's unfortunate. I'm not getting there. Alt-tab is my friend. It looks like I closed something down. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. All right. So I'm going to pull up the past performance. Take a look at... Yeah, there we go. Past performance. So the 2 on top, Conacher. Yeah, first time off the claim here. 0% for the trainer, and now that's 1 for 9. So you can do the math on that if you would so like to. Second time Lasix was 33%. Last few races, I don't know. This is a horse that was. I couldn't figure out what they were trying to figure out. Hadn't seen a 5 furlong race from this horse. We saw this 6 furlong race in here. Previous trainer, it seemed like, didn't know what to do with. Kevin Attard had the horse and had some success at longer distances with him. So that's one of the reasons I scratched this horse out. I mean, obviously, Kevin Attard had this horse in July of this year, been claimed twice since then, or at least claimed twice. But it looked like it was geared up for distance, bouncing back and forth with the other trainer. So I figured they needed at least 1 or 2 races to figure out what to do with this horse. Lo and behold, it's a winner.
Yeah, and they had been 0 for 3 on first off a claim, and it hadn't been pretty. So,
and it didn't look like that was the horse to beat that streak either, right? It didn't look to me like that, of course. But and then Very Debonair. This was another horse that I looked at. This is the horse that got third. The 4th time off the claim, I guess, was the charm for this horse getting into the money. Definitely looked better with this trainer than the previous trainer. Not as good as with Aldana Gonzalez previously. Also transferring parks a few times, shipping all over. So, yeah. All right.
Yeah, another Assiniboia Downs connection there with Devin Gittins. He has a good stable up there.
Absolutely. All right. We are staying at the same distance. Delicious Negroni. We are going 5.5 furlongs. We are staying on the all-weather. The purse has increased in this claiming race, so it's a 15K claimer. The purse is now 40.7 thousand for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward, which have started for a claiming price of 7,500 or less in 2024 to 2025, or claiming price of 15K. 3-year-olds, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Those are some interesting requirements there, if you ask me. Let's see. How many horses do we have in this race? Race 2. Whoops.
We have a field of 9.
We have a field of 9. Do we have any scratches in this field of 9?
We have 0 scratches in this race.
All right. So let me float around in here and figure out what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to tell you.
The 8 opens up off a 3-1 morning line, opens up as your 6-5 favorite.
Wow. Dropping 6-5. How about that? All right, I got to figure out where I'm going to go with this.
But you got to remember, there's only 4,000 total in the pool, and that's only 1,700 on the 8. So should float back up when money starts coming in.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to give you a horse that is going to be praying for the speed to hold up, and that is the 5, Love You Lippy. So if I look at the speed in this race, I do see some challengers, right? So the 5 to me is going to be likely the pace setter, and there's going to be some challenge on the outside from the 9. I do think that I Love You Lippy will at least hold up for the speed, as you can see from the past performances. Last time out, going the distance, 5.5 furlongs, went gate to wire, no problem. Time before that, definitely faded back with Sahin Savachi. That was in October in an optional claimer. 7,500 claimer. Before that, went gate to wire, 4 lengths, no problem. Before that, had another win. So if we're looking at the last 4 races, you've got 3 wins going gate to wire the whole way at the distance we're talking about here in very similar races. So there you have it. That is my number 1 winner. Last race, 10%, but already did that at least once with this horse. So I'm not concerned about that low percentage. Dane Nelson, the jockey of record here. Nasavenko is the trainer. Accelerate the sire. Now, I'm going to give you another horse. Where do I go next for this next horse? I'm going to give you a price. Not sure if this horse is a price right now because I'm not looking at the live line. Hard to capture. Hard to capture. It's a horse that's been going a little bit more distance, but what I do like is this horse always seems to be pretty close, right? So going to be a horse that's stalking. We talked about the speed setting up. I'm hoping that the 5 maintains, and I'm hoping that the 9 gets involved and fades back. So this is a horse that should be pretty close. We look at these first calls, 4, 7, 5, 5, 8, but we look at the finishes. We got 4, 6, 2 3/4, 1. So I'm seeing a couple things here, right? There's a couple of these races where this horse has been closing out. Maybe not so much a stalker, maybe a little bit more of a deeper closer. But the horse is improving towards the end. We look at the all-weather, 14%, the sprint, 16%. Yeah, so here we go. Hard to capture is my next horse here. Owner Devin Gittins, we mentioned him already, and giving you a price of 12-1. Now let's see my next one up here. I'm floating down to the 4. So the 4 horse, last time he went the distance, all weather, got second place there. This is a little bit more of a stalker here. Had Sahin Savachi as the jockey. Now it's getting S1 Flores. Martin Drexler, always like to see him as a trainer of a horse that you're getting behind. Old Forester. That would be your sire. So last time went close to this distance on this surface, like I was saying before, was 3 lengths off, 2 lengths off, was pressuring at the start of the stretch and lost only by a head there. Then looking at about the same distance on turf, 3 lengths off, 4 lengths off, 3 lengths, and then closing down the stretch for a 1 length loss there. So yeah, there you go. Old Blondie, the 4 horse, and then where do I go if I'm going to give you a 4th horse here? Yeah, let me see what this one's all about. This might be a price. Am I going to go there? Yeah, I'm going to go here. Symbol Court, the 6 horse, Fraser Abley, Devin Gittins, Munnings, the sire. I like Munnings at this distance. So we look at the pace here. After this horse was claimed, didn't look like he ran the type of race he had been running before. It looked like he was getting a little bit off the pace. If you see previously, 1 length, 3 lengths, 4 lengths, 1 length, 1 length, 2 lengths. This horse looks better when he's pressuring the pace, getting a little bit closer there, staying a little bit off. And that's usually a type of horse that I look for. Fraser Abley, Devin Gittins, I like to see that. Second off the claim, 29%. That seems pretty solid to me. So there you go. If I'm going to go in order here, I think I've got, am I doing this right? I've got the 5, the 1, the 5, the 1. Where did I go after that? The 4 and the 6. I got there eventually. The 5, the 1, the 4, and the 6.
So let me get this straight. You give me 4 horses and you did not go near the even money favorite in any of the 4.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right.
Who's the even money favorite? The 8?
Number 8, Tabloid Material.
Tabloid Material. Yeah, I didn't have this horse. I mean, I kind of get it on this horse. Let me scroll down to tabloid
I
material.
mean, the big thing to me on tabloid material
Yeah.
is that this is a huge barn change, right? So coming out of the
Mhm.
Devin Gittins barn, going to Kevin Attard. This horse does have 5 wins out of 12 starts at Woodbine and is 1 for 2 at the distance. The other thing that I really liked about her is that if you look, since they claimed her, they gave her a pretty sharp 3 furlong bullet work. She's going to be closing. She's going to be coming late, and the numbers fit. So it makes sense to me why she's the favorite. But I'm trying to beat her here.
Yeah.
I think that this is
too.
the spot to beat her. But if I'm given 4 horses, I'm definitely not throwing her out of all 4 of them. I think she's on the board.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, you look at the percentage that this horse is on the board. Last 2 times, no. But if you stretch it out to the last 6 times, that'd be 4 out of 6. Those are pretty good odds.
Yeah,
With 3
and
of
then,
those
you
being
know, she
wins.
started out in the
Look at it.
Michelle Love barn, then went to Devin Gittins, and now she's
Yep.
sitting in the Kevin Attard barn. So
Yeah.
definitely a
First
move
after
forward.
the claim, 11% for Attard, which isn't great, but you know, this could be the horse too.
Oh, and Bill
All right.
Olwelling, the owners, good guys.
Great guys. Yeah. All right. So let me see here. I just got done rambling. Is there another horse out here that somebody wants to walk through? Let me say my hellos here. So let's see. Wife and I will be having dinner at Turfway that opening Thursday. We have an open seat for Tim. Woohoo! There you have it. Jeff Ruby Steaks, of course.
On a Thursday, though, it's like, come on. Some of us work, Mike. Some of us have to work.
It's a night race, though. Are you working nights, Tim? Oh, you're working here.
No, but to drive to Turfway and to come back for working the next day is a little rough.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we got race 2 here. What is Sean Heron thinking? He's got an exacta key
Wait a minute,
box.
Formula. Before we go any further, in the paddock right now,
We got to do that. We got to do that.
got to do that.
Indeed, indeed. While we got drops going, we got what 69 in the lounge. I think that's the magic number for this.
You are the champ. Believe me, you got more guts than you got sense. Yes! I love it. I am back! Woo! You win. Perfect.
I think we just lost 5 viewers because of that, but it was worth it. All right, we are officially ready to go now. We are knocking off the dust. We are getting ready here. And let's take a look at some comments.
So, Gatekeeper wants to know about the 9. You go ahead,
let's
and
go
then
down.
I'll go after you.
All right, so Supergirl. This is a horse that I would expect to be. I mean, you look at these first call numbers. You see a couple seconds in here, but you know, there's no number next to it. That's a challenging second place there. You see, he was in first place here by 2 lengths. I'm expecting this horse to be pretty hot on the pace and pressuring the 5 horse. Whether the 5 horse wilts under the pressure or not down the stretch remains to be seen. It's a short race. Then you look here, right? This horse has been challenging, fell back 5 lengths for the loss there. We go back another race, and this was with a different barn too. Was in the lead by 2 lengths at first call, 1 length here, 3 lengths at the stretch, 1 by a neck at the end there with S1 Flores. Then you see he was challenging in second place a couple races before that. Fell back 2 lengths, fell back 19 lengths. Something definitely happened there. Horse was empty. It said at 7 furlongs. So we're going 5.5 here. So it's definitely the right distance for the horse. You see there's an optional claimer down here below where he was pressuring the pace, or at least sitting back a little bit with Sahin Savachi. closed out for a 1 1/4 length win, but I didn't have him rated as high. 14% off the claim for the trainer. This is a first time claim, or a first race after the claim for Philip Hall on Supergirl. I get the horse, and I think probably pretty competitive, but I think I have a feeling it is going to fade, and I like other horses better to grab the spot. That's my feeling. Tim, what did you think of the 9? Any deep thoughts?
So I do definitely like the change here, Philip Hall from Marty Drexler. But the one thing is Philip Hall, if he's riding Nichols, I mean, that's his first call rider. When you go back and you look at this horse, 4 for 4 at the distance and the money, and 4 for 7 overall at Woodbine. She's raced against a little bit cheaper as of late. This is a little bit of a step up. Some of these horses, I do think that she has the potential to get a piece underneath, but I wouldn't put her any more for me than on the bottom of a trifecta.
Okay. And then we got Uncle Sully, who's asking about the 7 Super Sunday. I'm just going to take a look at my notes here on Super Sunday. Yeah, Super Sunday opened up at 7-2. It's going to be another horse that we get 5.5 furlongs. A lot of these horses are going to be on the pace. They're not going to be sitting too far off because it is a shorter race. But yeah, definitely a horse that's going to be, it looks, I would say 2 lengths off, 1 length off based on previous history. Getting Jose Campos again, who's had the horse the last 5 times, a 3rd place, a 1st place, an 8th place, 5 lengths back, a 3rd place, 6 lengths back. I mean, it depends on the value you're getting here. I just didn't have the horse rated that high, dropping down 8-1 from a 7-2. That seems about right to me. I'm not thrilled with the trainer on this horse either. And again, as we give these opinions on these horses, you guys please feel free to bet your own. Don't let us talk you out of a horse that you like. Tim and I always say that. I think Sean does as well. We're just giving you our opinions. And we've seen here before at Woodbine, stranger things have happened, right?
Yeah, the big thing for me is I think that this horse has run against a little bit lesser as well. And if you go back and you look at some of those races and some of those times in the race position, the big thing for me was I think she's not as fast as a couple of horses in here, and she doesn't close as fast as the other horses in here. So I had a real hard time making a case for her because it just looks like she's like in over her head in both. She's like mid pack in the front end and mid pack with the closers. And I just don't see her being able to make much headway.
Yeah. You talked about class. In terms of class, I'll give you the ratings here that I have. I've got the 2, the 4, and the 8 in terms of being the highest class in the race. And that's purely based off of the races that they've won, the past 5 races, the level that they've been running at on average.
Yeah. So real quick, let me run through my picks. We did yours. We got the post parade. We still got about 4 minutes showing on the clock and only a minute.
Absolutely.
That. So I don't know why my PPs went away. Let me fix it here. All right. So funny that you had Love You Lippy on top because I absolutely love this horse.
Me too.
5-1 right now off a 6-1 morning line. And here's what I wrote in my notes that Lone Speed. I think that she is speed of the speed in here, and that she just gets out front and keeps going and runs away from everybody. And I put that if you're betting horizontals, I think that she's good enough to be a single.
Oh, wow. I was not going to go that far, but
I like her that much. I really do. So I've got the 5 on top. I do think you have to include the 8 underneath, and I would put the 8 underneath. I don't think the 8's a guaranteed second. And the other horse that I like that I really considered putting in second over the 8, and I just ended up third, is the 2 Garnet and Gold.
Nice. Okay.
And this, this is Crawford getting up for Anthony Adamo. And here's the thing. Second off a layoff. What's the trainer stats second off a layoff? Let's see. In 23 starts.
Yeah, go ahead.
48%. I mean, he's hitting half.
Solid. Yeah.
And that's half to win.
Yeah.
I think this horse is a serious threat in here at 7-1. So you could definitely I think a case can be made for a couple more underneath, but I've got a pretty solid thought on how I want to play this.
Okay. Yeah. All weather for the trainer, 24%, sprints,
good numbers.
36% in 179. All great numbers. I mean, these are extremely solid numbers. So I can't fault you for that, even though I didn't call out the horse. Yeah. Yeah, I was going for deep plays here. All right. Let me know if you want me to hit the button. Yeah, 2 minutes. We're at the call period now. The 8 is currently 7-5. So there you go. The 8 is still your favorite at sub 2-1. The 4 is getting 4-1 right now. Our 5 is still sitting pretty at 5-1.
All right, let's do this.
All right. All right, I'll hit the button.
Look, I'm going to stand behind what I said with my 5 horse here. I think
Sure.
that I have to key the 5 in some way. So I'm just playing an exacta. I think that looking at the exacta payouts with some of these odds, especially on the 5 and the 2, who are 2 horses I really like in here, I think that if we can get the 8 out, that we stand a really good chance. But that way we're at least covered if the 8 does come in first or second here, just in case. But I like those 3 horses better than just about everybody else. But yeah, right. Jenny, go ahead. What's your question? You can always ask a question. You don't even need to ask if you can ask a question, because if you do that, you've already asked your question and you only get
By the way, if we did get 5 on top of 8, that would be currently paying out $30, which is pretty darn solid on a $2 bet with the chalk, which is currently sitting at 3-2.
Now, why are you going to do this to me? So here's the thing. Yes, I do. No, let me explain. Look, Kentucky looks like dog do right now, and I'll be the first to tell you that. But here's the thing. If you look at the Wooden watch list, okay, these are the smartest people in the country that put these lists together. If you look at the Wooden watch list, Kentucky has 3 players on the Wooden watch list. Okay.
Yeah.
They have 3 players on the Wooden watch list. 2 of them aren't playing right now. One is injured and he's played a couple of games, but he's been injured for the others. The other player won't play until the end of December. And he's on the Wooden watch list for best player in the country. So 2 of their 3 best players, one of them's never seen the court, and one of them's played a couple of games and has been injured. And even in one of the games he played, he was really injured. So you gotta give them a chance. Look, they've got to improve. They got to improve in a lot of ways. But you can, just like we talk all the time with horses. Seriously, you can make a case for horses. I can make the case that these guys, I still need, let the whole team get together. And then if they keep playing like this, then I will wave the white flag and move on to the next sport.
Still plenty of time.
Start handicapping Derby horses.
Yeah. It will never stop that.
Pre-mitigate 3.
Regardless of how good Kentucky is.
So I'm saying there's a chance. Yes, I am. It's early. Come on. Nothing means anything at this point. Go back and look at the years that UConn won the title and tell me how they did at the beginning of every one of those years. Go back and look.
Played what, 4 or 5 games so far? They
played 5 games.
Yeah. All right.
Loading up, baby. Supergirl.
Woof.
Took the first race.
My dog said she definitely likes that one.
Fillies and mares about to go in the gate. Luck. Off they run, a very good start. Love You Lippy's come through for the lead from Supergirl. Tabloid.
No surprise.
Love You Lippy.
He's going to wire the field.
Supergirl quickening.
No surprise, getting challenged by the 9.
Garnet and Gold with 3 in the center.
Exactly
Super
the way I
Sundays
saw
on their outside. Tabloid Materials drop back a little bit. Over on the inside is Old Blondie. Symbol caught the center.
And
3
here's
lengths
what I
away
said
last,
about the
hard to
7. Let's
capture.
watch the 7.
Love You
The
Lippy by a
7
length and a half, being
wasn't as
tagged by
fast as the front
Supergirl. They
horses
run
and
into the
won't be
turn,
able
2.5
to
to
close as
Prima
fast
Super
as the
Sunday,
horses
about
behind.
2.5
So let's
again to
see if
Garnet
that
and
plays out
Gold.
with the horse
In
in the
behind
middle.
them, Old Blondie, Symbol Court,
But I
Tabloid
love where we're
Materials,
at with
well off the
Lippy. Keep
pace.
going,
Hard
Lippy.
to capture's winding up, although last.
Lippy, Lippy,
They
Lippy.
go inside what is the 5/16 to
Go,
the
Lippy,
quarter
go.
with little change up front. Showing the way is still Love You Lippy. Supergirl pushing in seconds within a length and a half. 3 lengths away, Prima and Super Sunday. Top of the home stretch, and Love You Lippy kicks on again. And Love You Lippy bounding
Lippy,
out the
Lippy.
lead by about 2 or 3 lengths to Supergirl, Super Sunday, Prima,
This 8
Old
going.
Blondie, and Hard to Capture. And
Get
Love You
somebody
Lippy
going.
at the
Get
16th
the 2
pole.
going.
Going on for a win here. Love You Lippy.
I hate this.
Never had to look back.
I know.
And Love You
My
Lippy.
single
Gate
horse.
to wire by 2 3/4.
We both lost.
Oh,
Supergirl,
how much
Hard
do
to
you hate
capture,
that?
Super
That
Sunday
I
next
have
for
a
Old
horse that I
Blondie.
say is single worthy and
149.
goes off at 6 to 1 and nothing.
We should have just bet $10 to win. We would have been brilliant.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what's so painful.
I'm a stupid man. See ya.
That's
I'm out. Have a good night, everybody.
We were both right about the 5.
Man, I love the 5.
didn't know
I
what to
told
put
you
underneath.
single. It's I really like the horse that much.
The worst part is this is going to pay out really nicely. 6 to 1 over 10 to 1. I haven't looked at it yet.
5, 9, 1, 7.
Neither one of us really liked the 9 to sustain, but no one else challenged. So 5 over.
Well, I definitely thought the 9 was underneath capable, but I thought third. But
45 and 3.
I thought fading.
58 flat for the 5/8.
Pay
The time
$164 on $2.
But here's what I said about the 8. This is a spot to beat the 8 for sure. I just thought that the 2 would run.
We both agreed on that, and we were both right. I feel good about that part at least. I just feel bad about.
Well, I hope somebody took my single comment and just hammered the 5.
Indeed. All right, let's start traveling through this and see. Let's see. So Bob Jackson top picks 4, 6, 1. Nothing for Bob there. So we got a 2-5 all exacta. Heck yeah, that's paying out there. Woodman Mentor gonna hit big on that. I don't know how much he played it for, but it's I think 82 on a $1. So at least getting $82 back. Let's see. Did we have anything else here? We're talking about Thursdays for Turfway. Yeah, I don't know. Can we talk about the 9? So Gatekeeper, I hope you had the 9 underneath at least. Use your show bet. That's going to pay out.
You got it.
That's going to pay out really well because if you look at 6 to 1, 10 to 1, 8 to 1. So those show pools are going to be really paying out nicely here. Good job there. Ooh, Bobby D, if you flip that around, you got it. But it looks like you went 8, 9, 5, 6.
Yeah, exact the box though. Exact the box. He boxed
exact the box. Bobby D, I think you hit that, buddy. Good job.
Had a win back in May.
What we got here? Try box with 8, 6, 2, 4. You left out the 5. And the 9. And the 9. And the 1 it looks like as well. By the way, I did have that 1, didn't I?
You did have the 1. You did have the 1.
And then we got here an exacta key box 5 with 2, 4, 8.
Oh, you were like us there, Sean.
Yeah, you were just like us.
Hating life. Should have added the 9. Keve getting up for Philip Hall. He's his first call rider. So.
And we got to say hello to our buddy across the
What's up,
pond,
Paul?
How you doing, Paul? Always good to see you checking in. Hope you are doing well tonight. And by tonight, I mean this morning because it's probably super late your time. Maybe not morning just yet, but.
And there is the winning team with
Gatekeeper. Nope. Arg. Oh, Gatekeeper. J Worm did have the 5 in the first leg of the pick 3. That should pay out nicely.
Yeah, and hopefully you just singled it. That'll work.
Yeah, got a $1 wheel exacta here.
Single worthy.
Fap Win is checking in. Fap Win, good to see you. All right.
Todd's checking in. His feet are hurting. Thanks for sharing, Todd.
That reminds me of an Ice Cube song. I'm broke, my feet hurt, and someone is slipping. There you go. That's what song that reminds me of. I don't know if you can connect the dots on the rest of that, but there you go. All right, we're about to find out the payouts on the rest of these. That trifecta is going to go to the moon. My gosh, 6 over 10 over 8. Knowing that on a $1 exacta, it pays out 82, I think I said. What do you think that trifecta is going to pay out on a dollar? Let's play that game. Or 50 cents, whatever you want to play. I'll play whatever rate you want to play.
With the one underneath and all of the others gone, I think this is a $600 $1 try.
Yeah, I think. Oh, there we go. I didn't get the guess, but
400.
408.
That's craziness right there.
It's still damn good. 20 cents.
I mean, it's good, but come on. I mean, your top couple of horses aren't even in there, and it's just
true.
On the board at all.
8 is nowhere to be found. 8 is nowhere to be found. 4 is nowhere to be found.
15. The Super 5,
Yeah.
9, 1, 7, 2,000, 100.
We should have had that.
The 2-5 double, 57.30.
It's all right. It's all right.
Swinger, 5-9, 13.
Even just putting our money just on the 5 to win
199
would have been
payouts on the second race.
That's what I was saying. Like we had the right idea right there. The 5 to win. You were all over it. Oh, what did that? We got to change the ticker here. How much did that cost?
That was an $8 only.
Okay. And we've got so much money for the rest of the day. It is.
Mike, we had the 5 on top, so we love the 5. So we could have used you in here telling us to play the 9.
Yeah. All right. So 20 minutes to post. Let's see. We now turn the page, as intelligent people have said in the past. We've got an 8-horse race coming up, no scratches. That is one thing I like about Woodbine is you don't see a whole bunch of scratches usually at Woodbine. It's very few, like maybe 3 for an entire slate. All right, so let me start sharing again.
I would guess that before this race goes off, our friend Sean Patrick Nolan should be joining us.
Absolutely.
He thought he would miss the first 2 and be joining us afterwards. Last week, that was me.
All right, let me get back to this.
I'm just going to say for this race coming up before we get into it, price alert.
Oh, you got some price alert.
I got a price alert.
Ooh.
Price
Always like
alert.
to see that. Okay, so I guess unless Sean gets in here, I'm going to take this one potentially. So you said price alert. Let me take a look and see what we got going on here. All right, I definitely see some prices out there. And if I go to race 3, who do I think Tim is talking about? Okay. Ooh, all right. Maybe. Huh. All right, Tim, do you want to start talking me through this and I will start scrolling through the past performances?
I don't. I'll pass.
Okay, let me start by saying this. We are on the all-weather surface, as you would expect at Turfway at Woodbine. We're not at Turfway yet. I'd like to be. I do love Woodbine though. So we are going a 1 1/16 mile on the all-weather. It is an optional claimer of $40K. The purse is $63,800 for 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 2 races, or Ontario sired allowance, which have never won 2 races. Well, how about that? I know someone who likes those types of requirements in a race. I believe that man is Tim. So, Tim, where would you like me to scroll to?
You might be right. All right, stop. Good. Whoa. Back up a little bit.
Yeah. All right.
Let's talk about number 4, Holiday Snooze.
Okay. Opened up at 3 to 1.
Yeah, so this isn't my price play, but it is my top play. Okay,
right.
So I do think that this horse has a really good chance here. If you look a couple of back, that the horse was almost 20 to 1 on the turf there. So put a line through that one. Let's look at these last 2 races that have been on the synthetic. So you go back to the race this horse broke a maiden optional claimer, 49-2. And you know that my angle in these in a lot of races is looking at maiden wins and where they're at and everything. And this is a race to where I definitely want to see that. So it's not a straight non-winners at 2 life, but in this particular case, the way the conditions are, it's not, but it actually turns out that way. Okay. So when you look at it, every horse in here has won a race, and this is the best win. So I love Holiday Snooze in here for Danny Yu, getting Ryan Munger coming back. This horse in the last race going 1 1/8 miles. Just missed in that race. Now on the cutback to 1 1/16 miles, which is where he won in that previous race in a maiden optional claimer. That was the maiden. So came right out against optional claimer 40, which is where we're still at, and had a really good showing at a longer distance. And I think that could break through here for the win. I like this horse quite a bit on top.
Yeah.
My price actually comes next, but I am disappointed that I'm not getting the price. I saw this. This is another one that I was talking about, just like I said in the last race. Usually like the 5 I thought would drop down, but I saw the 3 here setting at 20-1 on the morning line. And I'm like, I love this 3. Why is this horse 20-1? Well, the horse probably a bad morning line because the horse is sitting at 7-1.
Yeah.
But I just think that when you look at the numbers, this horse looks like over 3 at the distance and everything. But there's a lot of things here. The last 2 have been at 1 1/8 miles. If you go back to the 1 1/16 miles, it seems like the horse was closing up a little bit. And when you look at the closing numbers, I think in this race against the competition that's here, this horse could compete. So I'm willing to kind of look past the way that the numbers and the positioning and what it looks like for the horse final placing in the last couple of races based on the distance. And even though the horse is over 3 at the distance, I think that he's moving forward enough in the last couple of races to where the numbers fit here. I will say this about the number 1 horse, King Rosso. I'm totally against this horse. Big drop. This is coming out of the maiden special weight ranks. This is your favorite, I would imagine, right now. Yeah. 2-1. But I just don't like this horse. To me, they've run the synthetic races, but this horse was on the turf for multiple races before that. You got to go way back to last year before this horse was on the synthetic. So lots of turf races since then. They go back on the synthetic and pops for a win. But to me, it just seems like that based on all of that, I see this a lot to where a horse pops on a win with the surface change, but then staying on the same surface, just not going to run the same race running back. The connections and everything, and you look at the numbers and it looks like this horse fits. But I call it a hunch play, if you will. But I'm against that one a little bit. It is my 4th pick. But giving you my 3rd pick, that's the 7 Yorkton's Honor.
All right, we'll scroll down to the 7 Yorkton's Honor.
This is the other Attard, Sid Attard.
Oh yeah.
Getting Samuel up. And this is one to where look at the numbers over the last 4 races, 1 1/16 miles, and the last one was 1 1/8 miles. But this is that one you like to see. Look at the speed figures: 59, 61, 65. 66. We're crawling up the competition and the numbers are getting better. And you go back to that maiden optional claim, 40 win, 3 back, and another, decent win.
And obviously you have different speed figures because you're using a different thing. But for me too, 74, 78, 78, 83.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
If only we had another opinion.
I know. This is a Sid Attard, by the way. This is not a Kevin Attard.
Right.
I do have to throw that
the
out
other
there.
Attard.
Let the other opinion begin.
Sean, this might be your race, buddy.
All right.
We may be handing it over to you hot and spicy.
Love it.
Sean, we messed up in the last race, man. I had a horse I called a single. He was like 6-1, went off, and he won the race.
Liked it. Both our number 1 horse.
We both picked the horse number 1.
No.
And then we went for an exacta, and the underneath horses didn't run.
Tried to get cute. 6-1, a winner.
Tried to get fancy.
That's all right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let me float through my opinions here, and then I'll hand it over to Sean. Oh man, this is rough. I'm trying out new things here, guys. I'm trying out new things. Okay, so I'll give you horse you just gave me, Tim, Yorkton's Honor. I like a lot of the stuff you said about this horse. The race times for me really check out. The last race I have a very high grade on for this horse as well. And in general, my speed figures over the average for the distance. Taking a look at the park, taking a look at the past 10, all grade out very well for Yorkton's Honor for me. So that is my number one horse that I'll give you right now is Yorkton's Honor. Currently sitting at 9-2, which I think is a steal for Yorkton's Honor. Then let me float on over to a horse that you didn't talk about yet. Hey, we're right there, Connor. I'm giving you a price now. I love this horse at the distance. It graded out well for me. Let me see why. Obviously we're going to put a line through this race right here because it was on turf. Yeah, okay, so I'm floating down to this June 1st race here, breaking its maiden at 115K, was pressuring the pace the whole way with Kevin Nichols, getting the win there. So the horse has bounced around a little bit. It's gone back between turf and scratching out, and not scratching out, going off turf with the all weather. I don't think we've seen this horse be as good as it was in maidens. I'm feeling that we are going to start to see that here. So it's going sprint to route, which the trainer is 28% on, beaten favorite 39%. So it's an underneath price that I'm calling for here for Connor. And currently this horse is sitting at 8-1, opened at 12-1. So the price came down, but it's still pretty hot in my opinion. Now, what happens when we float up to the wing? King Rosso. You did not like King Rosso. I don't know why. I like King Rosso. You said you didn't like the fact that when they went off turf here, you didn't like him running turf and then going off turf. But if I look at every time he went off turf, and this is at Woodbine, so he's not going to dirt, he's going to the all weather.
Yeah.
Like he broke his maiden here, winning by a nose with Pietro. You got 2 races down here where he's in second place, back by 5. Okay, I got it. But 4th place before that with Cohen at Fairgrounds. Oh, but this is at Fairgrounds. Sorry.
Well, I
we'll
mean,
just look at last race.
the big thing was this. If
Yeah.
you look at this horse has been on the turf, and
Yep.
and if you look at the races, this horse has not run on the turf.
Yeah.
It's been even the dirt races. It's been because they were turf races that were off the turf.
Yep.
So they've never placed this horse in a synthetic race.
Mhm.
And until now. Now there were a couple
Yeah.
like back in July of 24, but even a lot of those back in 24, those were rained off turf or off turf either way.
And I'm
But
telling you, I'm fine with that.
yeah, and that was just one of those things. It was just like
Yeah.
looking at conditions and everything. It's just like the horse looks to have some class coming out of a maiden special weight win, but at the same time, the numbers are no better than anybody else in here from a speed figure. And I'm just like, we just because we finally won and after 18 tries on on other races, we're gonna say, oh, all of a sudden we have a synthetic horse. No, I don't buy it.
This horse is out of Vino Rosso, which comes out of Curlin, going maiden, coming off maiden 25%, all weather 18%, routes 16%. I'm fine with this horse. I've got him as an underneath play. What are the numbers on this horse now? Everyone else seems to like this horse number 1. I'm with you in terms of saying this is not the top horse, Tim. Completely with you on that. But I think it's definitely a horse that we should be including here because I think
I've got it 4th.
You've got him 4th? Fine. I've got him 3rd. And then my next horse here, let me float on over to, let me see. Is this really the horse that I want to play here? Is it really? Let me see. Hold, please. We're just checking some things out. Okay, we are going 8.5, and I'm picking a closer here that I'm hoping is going to be a bit of a value here. Open at 6-1, currently at 6-1. This is Lonnie's Gamble. Again, this is a horse that I'm throwing on here because I think he might catch a piece. He's a closer, right? So you see here, he's 4 lengths back in 6th place. He finishes in 3rd, 6 lengths back here. Okay. I guess I'm looking back further for some of these races here. If I go back to June, he was closing out a little bit better. When he broke his maiden, right, started out 3 lengths back and was winning by a head. He's got a history of being a closer, maybe have struggled a little bit in a few of these races, but I believe in him for today. Damn it. And he's my 4th horse. The 6 is my 4th horse. So let me go through that again. One more time. Who did I have on top here? The 7 followed by 516. I didn't mention Holiday Snooze, which is Tim's top pick, I believe.
And,
right?
and Sean, just so you know, my picks, without going through them all, just to give you the numbers. My top pick in here is actually the 4 Holiday Snooze. I like this horse a lot. With Ryan Munger for Danny Yu. And then I've got the 3 horse at a price as my value pick in here for second. I really think that this horse could surprise in here at a little bit of a price, although the price has come down significantly off a 20-to-1 morning line. And then I did have the 7 as my 3rd pick with the 1 as my 4th.
Okay.
So 4, 3, 7, 1.
So between the two of us, I think we covered every horse in this race.
Yeah.
So Sean, the floor is
now
yours.
we'll just leave it to you. Pick whatever you want.
So you're 4, 3, 7, 1. And what was formula? What were you?
Oh, who knows? Whatever he didn't say is what I said.
You were
7, 5, 1,
you
6.
were 7. Yes.
7, 5, 1, 6.
All right. Wow. This is okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Love it. First of all, hello, Curtis. Hello, Bob. How are you, my friends? Bobby D's got 1, 4 with 2, 6. All right. I'm going to try to. Okay. So I got all our picks. I love it. And my horse has not even been mentioned. This is fabulous.
Sean's going to be on the 2 Thor's calls.
Yep. I am. I most certainly am. And I will tell you why. A second here.
That's a spicy meatball.
Yeah, 9-to-1. Exactly. Yeah. And I think if Frazier won with this horse 3 back closing, right? If you look at this his last race, okay, versus both Holiday Snooze and Yorkton's Honor, he was inside. For some reason, Frazier bought him like 26 wide. He was 8 wide. And he just did not gain any ground. You can't do that at Woodbine. You can't go 8 wide and then try to gain any ground. You're going to lose automatic ground, right? But Frazier won with this horse 2 back and was full of run. I think there's going to be some legitimate, like, questionable speed up front, and I think Frazier this time is going to ride a better race, keep him on the inside, and just bring him. Frazier all meet has won on the inside. I don't know why he brought him 8 wide. I watched the replay, but I just think this horse is much better than and the hardest thing at Woodbine, if for the people that like the 1, is to win up there your second race after your maiden. That is the toughest. So many horses they look at like they're like, wow, he won his maiden, he must be amazing. Then they just come back and get thumped. Now, this horse could obviously win. You know what I'm saying? It's Pietro, it's Kevin. I mean, obviously, this horse has a legitimate chance for the All Woolies. But I'm not going again. I'm not going to play him at those odds at all. I like my 2 a lot better than him.
All right.
So that is so hit the button.
Ooh.
And the Oscar goes to...
I am doing 5 across in the 2.
There it is.
This is one of my strong plays of the night. I think if Frazier, that was an absolute, it's not my strongest, but I'm saying, but if you watch the last race, he was on the inside, went all the way to the outside, was 8 wide, and then tried to make a move. You could, that part of the track you haven't been able to do it for like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So if he I think 8-to-1 is extreme value here.
Cool.
Yep.
All right.
I got it.
I think some of the favorites are suspect.
$5 win play show on the 2 Thor's calls.
And that's $15 out of the kitty.
Out.
Sean comes in here spending more than we've spent combined in the first.
I know, exactly.
That's all
Just
right.
spending all our money. Sean knows it's no problem to go big because he's going to score big. So,
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting.
Interesting. 2 minutes to post. What's your bet? Don't be shut out.
All right. We are at 69 in the current bankroll.
Hopefully we'll get that right back up.
Yeah. All right. So let's hit some comments here. Bob Jackson found something funny.
And you guys had a fun time in Chicago. I'm just catching up.
We had a wonderful time. The
Awesome.
it actually was. It was a really good day. And I mean,
awesome.
November in Chicago, it was 67 degrees. We were sitting out there in the sun, and we were having a couple of beers at Prop Day, Goose Island. We were handicapping them, playing the horses. People are like, "What are you guys doing over here?" We're like, "We're playing the horses at Churchill, of course."
Yeah. Haven't you heard of Trust the Profits? Like, what's going on here? Come on, Chicago, keep up.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we had an outstanding time. A sunny day, tasted some amazing beers. We could have tasted more if they had just given us more chips to taste them with. We hung out for a little bit after that before I had to catch a train back and pick up my daughter. Yeah.
Awesome.
Tim, thank you for reaching out to set that up. Thank you very much for doing that. And thank you for the extra beer, by the way, giving me the proprietors. I will definitely look forward to that one.
Jenny Mack in the house at 3478 with win play 78. J Worm 4125. Rex, the reason why I'm doing the show here is because my horse is 11-1. And I have a feeling that the one, if the maidens if he finishes off the board, we still get a nice thing across. Generally, I don't do it if he's like 3-1, 2-1, 5-2, but at 10-1, it's worth the show bet, and especially where I think the one could possibly miss the board. If he beats us, he beats us. But that's why I did it.
Yeah, you look at a race like the last race, right? Like if you hit we were talking about Supergirl that was 10-1, finished in second place, but in the show pool, right, 10-1, the horse still paid out 820, right? That's a pretty damn good return, 4-1 on that return.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But Rex, I totally understand the question. Everybody has their own way of playing. I get Sean's perspective with this horse being a price. It makes sense to do show, but I don't really do shows either. I'm a win place. I would do win place.
That's fine.
I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with the way Sean's playing. I wouldn't play win play show in the 1 9-5.
Right. No, I would never do that.
At 12-1, Sean's right. It makes sense to include that one as well.
Yeah. Let me get Robert's here.
And they're off. And as they break, a good beginning, showing speed is Holiday Snooze, bidding for the lead with Connor. And driving at their girth is out wide, Political Warfare. Handy on the pace, Yorkton's Honor. And they got away from King Rosso. And then Thor's Cause. Out wider is Lonnie's Gamble, last of all out the stretch on the rails, sprung loose. Political Warfare got across to the inside and dashed out in front, 2 lengths to Connor. A length away third, Holiday Snooze, moving up on the inside of Yorkton's Honor. A break of about 2 to sprung loose King Rosso. Around them goes Thor's Cause. A length away last is Lonnie's Gamble, about 6 lengths covers the field. Racing up the backstretch in front, it is Slay Jones and Political Warfare by a length and a half to Connor. Similar margin, Yorkton's Honor, Holiday Snooze moving through again. One to Thor's Cause. Tracking ground is sprung loose on the inside. King Rosso's next to last. And last is Lonnie's Gamble. Little change up front. The half-mile time, 49 flat. And Political Warfare in front, taken on by Connor. They've gone away by 3 to Holiday Snooze, Yorkton's Honor. 1.5 to Sprung Loose. King Rosso in the center, being pushed along for the first time. 3 wide, Thor's Cause. 2 lengths away last is Lonnie's Gamble. Swinging off that turn, and Political Warfare still doing things right. Political Warfare striding free. A couple to Connor. A couple again to Holiday Snooze, making headway. On the inside, Sprung Loose has run to 4th and still well behind them. King Rosso's laboring as they corner the dangers. Holiday Snooze coming thick and fast here. Holiday Snooze racing after the leader, Political Warfare. Political Warfare joined by Holiday Snooze, and Sprung Loose has started to fly down the outside.
Is it all speed tonight?
Holiday Snooze has gone to the front. Down the outside is Sprung Loose and battling on Political Warfare. Holiday Snooze in front. Sprung Loose on the outside, gaining.
Oh,
It is
that's
Holiday
Tim-
Snooze to
Tim
the
Bet.
wire, and narrowly Holiday Snooze
What was my
drifting out a
exact
bit.
pick again?
Sprung Loose. A break to Political Warfare, and King Rosso was fourth from
I
Roger
know.
Gamble, 145.48.
What was my price horse was the 3, and that one just like, gah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Well, the
You
reason
got to do
that-
better at picking who gets the
Yeah.
race.
Yeah.
It's always one of us wins, but never the right one. Not
know.
always, but
Todd didn't clearly win. Sorry, Todd. You're right with me. Exactly. Well, I was right in the
Mac.
Four Holiday Snooze over 3.
Jenny Mac's
Sprung
got it.
Loose, 8. Political Warfare, and 1. King
Nice
Rosso.
job,
4,
Jenny
3,
Mac.
1. First quarter in 24 flat, the half 49.
And again,
3/4,
obviously our
113
horse
and 1.
didn't make the race.
Mile
But look,
138 and 3. The
the
time
one was off the
145,
board.
48.
The 4 got hammered down to 2-1, and the 10-1, 29 to Great job, Jenny.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted the 2 to be there too because I played it in the tribe. But I do
Yeah.
have a a $5 4-3, but
Oh, awesome, wonderful.
yeah, I'm playing my picks. I'm playing my
Of course.
But listen,
know, of
no,
course.
but wait, let me explain. I do this every week. I am not gonna miss. I am not gonna miss the bet on your picks either. So
No,
I'm gonna play both because I found that that's how I win. I play mine and I play yours, and it's just like
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yep.
all right, guys, I am
And
checking out
basically,
now.
what I was doing there is trying to play against the 1, which I did not like at all.
no.
People remember this going forward. Okay, when horses break maidens at Woodbine, at Saratoga, that's a lot more meaningful than at Woodbine. It's very hard when you break your maiden to win the next race at the next level. You know what I'm saying? And that one, he was. I mean, he got up for 4th, but he wasn't anywhere close to where it's so hard to break your maiden up there in the second start.
I think in general, I mean, you said at Saratoga, maybe that's not the case, but I think in general, that's
Right.
a good
But
rule.
in general, no, that's what
I
I'm
was looking
saying.
at the trainer
Yeah.
this time saying that this is a good trainer at transitioning from maidens to non-maidens.
Mm.
So I was ready to overlook that for this horse, but here are the results.
Yeah.
So I'm checking out now. I should be back for race 6, maybe from Global Brew Tap House because they're tapping like 8 barrel-aged beers tonight. So we'll see.
Wow. There you go.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Let's get some money here. Bye-bye.
All right. Jim's going to bring us right back.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy because that was my top top 2 picks, 4-3, and my last one I said the 5 was single worthy, and so too bad I didn't play a big pick 3 with my top 2 picks here going in.
I know, huh? Jesus. Now, let me ask you a question. This is one thing that I probably should have asked before I did my pick. Has it been speed?
No, not really. I mean,
Okay.
so far,
Holiday Snooze.
in race 2, the 5 was. I mean, the 5 got out there and just but that's why I picked the 5 because I said that the 5 was definitely speed of the speed and was just going to get out there and just run away from everybody.
Yeah.
In the first race, the speed ended up finishing second, held on for second. So just like in this one, to where the 8 held on for third, the speed is holding for a piece. But in the first race, the horse came from 5th to 4th to 3rd, all the way to get the win late. Second race was gate to wire. And then, of course, you saw that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's keep the top picks going.
Yeah. Let's keep the top picks going. I'm
going to jump off for 5
Yeah.
seconds.
No problem.
About a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always hard to come in literally cold. I didn't get to see race 1 or 2, so I don't even know what the thing was going. Interesting that somehow I thought he'd stay in the rail. Instead, he had my horse 5 wide, which is not the way you want to do that around the first turn from the 2 hole. I thought with the 2 hole, he could maybe stay the inside trip, but he kept him outside. So a great job by everyone who had it, including Jenny Mac. So Yes. So we're hard to believe we're just 1 week away from Thanksgiving. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Needless to say, now the interesting thing is next week with Thanksgiving, Woodbine does run because they're not in Canada, but we will not be on next week with Thanksgiving because that would not be appropriate. So speed held on the sprints. Thank you, Jay Worm. That helps me tremendously. Usually I can watch the first couple of races, but I did not get to watch it. Now look at that. How does my horse from the 2-hole get out in the 5-6 path the whole way around? But yes, Curtis, no doubt, my man. My boy, Dylan Davis. I mean, could you ask for a worse? 9 broken ribs. He's got a fractured, his arm is fractured. His kidney wasn't working because of the trauma. I mean, he's just got a real fight against him, but he's got the best family. I love them, known them a long time. And Dylan's a fighter, and he's in great spirits, which is awesome. So I messaged him the other day, and he's keeping his thanks everybody for the thoughts and prayers. So keep him coming for Dylan. He's such a fighter, but he'll be back again, you know. But and on his birthday too. What a birthday present to have all those injuries. I mean, could you pick a worse day to do it than your birthday? But hopefully we'll get him back sooner than later. But most importantly, that he recovers healthy. That is the most important thing. So. Yeah, I know, Bob. Was it 9 fractured ribs? He's got a collapsed lung. His whole arm is like fractured up here. It's just an absolute nightmare of a fall. Exactly, but he's got his wife is awesome. Kids are great. So, yeah, but shows just how dangerous this job is. So when you next time you want to criticize a jockey, think of what they're doing every day out there for our enjoyment and the risk that they take, So, but hopefully Dylan will be back sooner than later. But we're moving on to the 4th race here. Mile and 16th, claiming 25,000 for 3-year-olds and up. And we have a full field of 8 here because nobody has scratched. Yeah, Bob, it really could have been worse. Absolutely, he's in fabulous spirits. I talked to and he's a very positive guy. So he'll be back hopefully sooner than later. I can't wait to have him back. And what is anybody with next week being Thanksgiving? Is anybody? What are we doing? Are we traveling? Are we staying home? I will be staying home. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It was nice, Rex, for sure. Well, with the one off, that really helped. They pounded that 4. That 1. I mean, and they pounded the 4, but the 1. I think the 1 really made that try, being out. They hammer up their maiden winners, and he came in 4th. Fap, how are you? Race 4 on the speed map. I have 2 Malibu Mambo leading with 3 Ever Dangerous behind, like the 3 Ever lanes. Yeah, excellent. I have him in stable dual tool, Fap. So, and he's 9-5 right now. So, only sport where every animal's fault. Yeah. It's true, Curtis. Very, very true. Very true. And there's been a lot lately. There's been a lot of jockeys going down. It's been hard. I know my buddy Tyler Connor now. He's doing fantastic. 6 months later, he's now a jockey agent and doing great. So, look at that. The mayor Turfway is so excited. Turfway is just 2 weeks away. I heard he was out today making sure that the people were putting the lines down correctly and all that stuff just for it. Yeah, right. Exactly, Lloyd. Thank you for joining us, Lloyd. Yeah. Hey, Paul, how are you, buddy? There's a great story. I'll quickly tell you before Tim joins us. Ruby Walsh, who Paul Nolan would definitely know, fabulous jump 'em up rider. A fan accused him of jumping off his mounts, so he invited the fan over to his house to talk to him, and so he brought him out, and they went on the truck, and they were talking, and the truck got a little bit faster. And he said to the guy, he said, "Okay, go ahead, jump." And the guy said, What are you, crazy? Jump? He said, "Well, you're accusing me of jumping off my mounts." He said, "We're going 40 miles per hour right now." He said, "So if it's so easy, just jump. You won't hurt yourself." And the guy quickly got the point that Ruby was trying to make to him. Exactly. It's not that easy to jump off at 40 miles per hour, 35, 40 miles per hour. Exactly. So crazy. So, all right. So, fourth race, field of 8 here. Let's try to get a winner here for Tim. All right. We'll wait for him to be back here. He'll be back here shortly. You let us know who you guys like. Yeah, there you go, Rex.
I couldn't get back in, Sean. It wouldn't let me in. I had to completely leave the studio and come back in.
Yeah, Fap. Let me tell you right now, the Patriots have given up like a score on, I believe we're 9-2, and we've given up a score on the first drive in like 7 of the 10 games. So that's a very good bet. We have been terrible in the first drive, and then let's start a GoFundMe page for Rex. There you go. All right, Tim. So let's see here, huh? Fourth race. I'll read the conditions again. Miles 16th, claiming 25,000 for 3-year-olds and up. All right, here we go. All right, I am going to absolutely throw the last race out for our good friend, Ever Dangerous. You can't win a race without a rider on your back. And that is exactly what happened in the last race.
That was baffling, though, Sean. I mean, the jockey wasn't even on. He was standing there in the back. And then why did the starter open the gate?
That has been discussed internally for sure. That was not a popular.
It was so weird. I went back and watched that. But here's the crazy thing. You go back 2 races before that, and what happened?
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
He the same thing. He was declared a non-starter, but now in that race, the jockey was on, but it was like the guy in the gate like held his head. And they say that the horse was unprepared, but if you go back and look at it, to me, it looks like the starter in the gate kind of pulls his head up. And it was just like, that's 2 races out of the last 3 to where this horse didn't get out of the gate.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, unprepared, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but if Raphael, who has ridden this horse twice, so he does have some familiarity here. Exactly. So if he can get him out of the gate, which would be a definite plus here, I think this horse is live. Look at the bullet workouts. 1 out of 30, 1 out of 17. I think Marty's got him back on the right track, hopefully, and rightfully out of the gate correctly. And I think this horse would be very tough versus this group. My second pick, not really sexy at all, was Malibu Mambo, Michael J. Doyle, David Moran. This horse has just been knocking on the door, but has been facing a little bit better. Takes a drop, and as you said, Tim, that what I like about this horse, and Tim's so right, is when you're dropping, I want to at least see some competitiveness. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're dropping because you're dropping, that means because the horse isn't doing well. At least this horse, when he was running against Bettor, came in just missed third and a close fourth. So at least he was at long odds. At least this horse was competing at that level and dropping down. I think he's going to be ultimate tough here. And my third pick, again, not the sexiest pick, is the number 5, Posturing. Michael Mateen and David Ford. This horse is back down to the 25 level where he had some great success with Saheen. If this horse can put the together and gets weight again with Ford, I think he was facing a little bit better. He's facing Fly the W in El Kabong. If everybody remembers, Fly the W is like a multiple winner at Gulfstream on the synthetic. He's a good horse. So I think Posturing could definitely get in here for a price 12 to 1. I never thought you'd get 12 to 1 on him, 9 to 2. So I am 3, 2, and 5.
All right. So we got to do this first, Sean.
Yeah.
Riders up!
Sure.
Riders up in the paddock, riders up time on Trust the Profits. All right, everybody, listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody on the 2. So come on, let's ride to the winner circle around the corner. Hey, do you like that?
Love it.
Good.
I love it. That was very good.
Little Malibu Mambo. Mambo number 2.
Love it.
I love the 2 here.
Yeah.
And Sean, the 3 is my second pick. I'm opposite you, and it's just like there's just too many weird things going on with this horse. And
yeah.
And coming back to the synthetic, I know a couple of them are, but as they come back to the synthetic, I like the record of the 2 on the synthetic a lot more than the 3. So
yeah.
Let's
Absolutely.
Malibu Mambo.
Love it. Yeah.
Come on, let's
I'm
ride.
with you. Love it.
But I did have the 3 as my second pick. Then I'm gonna reach a little bit.
Okay.
And my next pick was the 5-horse Posturing.
Well, we had the same 3.
Exactly. So it's funny. I had the opposite top 2, but I really like this one. I think that horse seems to be getting a little bit better while the numbers don't really show it. And the reason that I say that is that this horse went from straight claiming ranks, jumped up to the optional 32. So those races are a little better than they look. And now we're coming back to the 25 claiming level, which is where this horse was previously, basically. And if you look in those races, this horse was the favorite in 2 races.
Yep.
At this level, one of which was at this distance. So this horse fits. You look at those last 2 races and it's like people are just going to look, those lines don't look good. And the 5th beaten by 6, the 5th beaten by 4 3/4. It's like they don't look too good, but you got to remember that was against better horses.
Yeah, right.
I love the 2 here. 2, 3, 3, 2. Looks like there's a lot of that up on the board, and it's funny that they got some 5 right behind that. But my 4th horse, Sean, I don't know. I don't think you said a 4th, but if I went one more, it would be the 6. What do you think?
Yep, that was same with me. Yep. And Jeff's the same with us. 3, 2, 5, 6. Just like backwards order, but yeah.
Yeah, he's got the top 2 the other way around.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Look, I think a lot of people are going to pick the 3. The 3 is a favorite, and it looks like the 3 is not getting good starts, and that's a reason that the horse isn't finishing. But I'm not sure.
Sure.
I'm not sure that's the only reason, right?
Yeah. No, is that I think the bullet works too.
Yeah. But had a nice bullet going into the last one too. But this horse definitely fires in the morning, because 3 straight bullets, and then the one before that was a second of 45 and was still a sharp work.
Yeah.
So lots of sharp works in the morning, but I'm going to take a chance on trying to beat this one, but the 2. But We'll figure out a play here to make sure we're covered.
Yeah. Love it. Rex thinks the 6 should be the favorite. What am I missing? Let's see, Rex. Why we okay. Lasting Silence, Pietro Moran. Speed, yeah. Well, the last one came off exactly 79. Both were on the exactly. I think it is telling, by the way, that Rafi, if you're interested, picked the 3 over the 6.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That must say something, Rex, that he thought this horse is to pick him over a horse you just won on. You don't often get off horses you just won on. So I'm sure that I mean, obviously this horse definitely fits in here, but off that last race, and but somehow Rafi thought differently. That definitely is playing into it for sure. People are trying to look into that. Not talking off the 6. The 6 has run very well. What's the temperature up there? Is it cold? Yeah, absolutely, Rex. Yep. No doubt. Frazier's been riding a lot for Marty, too. Now, but Mambo looks excellent on the track.
Yeah.
Ever Dangerous. That's a good name for him, Ever Dangerous.
Yes, the horse is definitely Ever Dangerous. Well, I think it might be a better name if they called the horse Ever Dangerous if they allowed him to race.
Right. Lasting Silence.
Two out of the last 3 has been a non-starter. That's just nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
But the last one was really weird. If you guys haven't seen the replay of that one, go back and actually watch the replay. Yeah. You can see the jockey standing back on the side, and then the gates open and the horse comes out, and the jockey's just standing there. And I don't get it.
Yeah. Wow. Ever Dangerous is the highest ROI of any horse in this race at 347.5. Wow. Good, Jenny. Yeah, absolutely. Nice picture of dirt there. Look at that fine tabula. Tapita.
Hey, it's the beach.
Yeah.
Don't get caught.
Nope. Don't get caught.
The Malibu Mambo.
Jenny wants to know what the rant subject is tonight.
Jenny, after her question earlier, she doesn't get a rant tonight. All right, Sean, let me put this in and let's just figure this out here. So,
okay. Here's a good question. I always like to ask this the week before Thanksgiving. If there was one thing you could eat for Thanksgiving, if you only pick one thing, what would it be? That's a great question. When does Woodbine close for the winter? That would be, Steph, on December 15th is their last day. Saturday is their last day.
All right, Sean, 2 minutes. Here we go.
All right. Love it.
All right, I'm going to play a $2 trifecta wager. It's going to be for a total of $12. We're going to play a $2 try, 2-3 with 2-3 with 5-6-8.
All right. I like it.
3 with
James
2.
going with stone crabs. I like it. Jay Worms going with smoked turkey. Yummy.
You know, I've always, for years, I've brined my turkey and I've always roasted them. And then I'm a big smoker. I've got a smoker in the backyard, and I smoke meat a lot, and love all the things that I put on the smoker. But I smoked a turkey one year. I didn't like it as much as my roasted turkey, so
okay, gotcha.
I went back to roasting. So I love things on my smoker, but turkey's not one of them. I like the way that I roast it. It just comes out so much better. And I mean, it came out good, and it looked great. It looked amazing, but yeah, there are things that are just a classic, and you just have to stay there.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, there's our picks: 2-3, 2-3 with 5-6-8. Make sure you get yourself a piece of that. I've got the 2 on top at 7-2. I'm 2 for 2 with top picks so far since coming in here. So
yeah, I like it. Yeah. Yes.
See how this one goes.
Hey, Eddie. Thanks for joining us. Bodick, how are you, buddy? That's 8 over the 7, 2, 3, 6. Lloyd's got 5-8 Dutch win bet and 3-5-8 straight. Good luck, my friend Lloyd. Oh, let me bring on Robert Geller's voice here. Stellar voice.
Talk to us, Robert. Let's see. Is there a jockey on the 3, Sean?
I know.
Where they race
Okay,
trouble.
looks like there's a
Oh, no.
rider of War in charge.
Oh, no.
That was the 7. So the 7 has no rider. This is nuts. This is nuts.
As they start the run down the stretch, it's Malibu Mambo in front of Lasting Silence and Ever
1,
Dangerous
2,
third on the outside.
3, 4,
Meister
5.
from Paleo and back second last Posturing.
Let's
and
get the Mambo. Let's go.
And it's a slow
7's
tempo
going to win. Look at that.
Malibu
No.
Mambo joined
Oh, that's
by Lasting
dangerous. He cut
Silence.
in on the
That
6.
riderless
Come on.
horse going right across their paths, not making
Yeah,
life
he cut
easy.
right in front of the
Ever
6.
Dangerous is
Yeah,
on the
see,
inside.
you hate this.
Third
Yeah,
with
and
Rob
Rob
Meister.
just said the same thing,
Length and a half
dangerous.
straight
Because look, the
Paleo
2's having to
and
pull up because the
Passion,
7's
and
in
last four
front.
is
Yeah,
Posturing.
exactly.
So it's
This-
going to be
this
pretty
is not
tough
good.
to really set a true tempo
Inquiry.
in this race with the horse out in front that's riderless completely in their view. Now coming through is Ever Dangerous, trying to change that. He's gone forward, Rafael Hernandez, to take advantage of that opportunity to come through on their inside and has gone to the lead. So a half mile to run now. Malibu Mambo coming up in the center as there's that riderless horse flanked on his outside. Then Lasting Silence, Paleo, See My Meister, Sailor's Passion, and at the back Posturing. Ever Dangerous made that whisk of a move and has got away. He's out by 3. Malibu Mambo losing touch. In third, Lasting Silence. See My Meister, the outside of Paleo.
Come on, Mambo, stay there.
It's really odd because it's Ever Dangerous was the horse that went riderless around the track last time and is accompanied at the stretch by a riderless horse. Couldn't dream these things up. But down the stretch, Ever Dangerous is out by 6. In second placing, Malibu
Right,
Mambo,
Mambo.
and over on the inside is
Come on,
Paleo.
Mama, stay in
And that
second.
Right,
move in
Mambo.
the backstretch has been a winning
Come on,
one.
stay in
Ever
second,
Dangerous
Mambo.
coming
Right,
down inside
Mambo.
the final 16th. Out by about 6 lengths. Battling for the minors, Paleo, Malibu Mambo, and See My Meister. Ever Dangerous first by 5. Malibu Mambo, See My Meister.
Sorry,
Time
sorry.
1:45.59.
Throw an X around that race. You know.
Yeah, I mean, look, I feel strongly we've got the trifecta if that doesn't happen, because the 7 cuts in
Yes.
front and the 2, if you look, David Morgan, he's not stupid. He's David Moran. He's been around long enough to where he's just like, he backed up the horse. But I mean, that just really sucks because it changed the whole complexion of the race.
Yeah.
But I mean, it ends up being
the start of the
3-2-8,
race
which we
involving
would have
number
had
7.
without that
That is
1 in
War in
there. And
Charge,
it's
who
like,
dislodged
man.
on Samuel.
Yeah, but Fap, the only reason too there is that the reason Raphael got to go up the rail on the 2 is because David Moran was smart with his horse and had to pull up, because if he went forward, he would have run into the
he could have clipped it.
And Rafi took advantage of it and went up the rail. So that on his, Zach, I mean, he won the race, but that was, I mean, exactly, that was good job, Wooden. That was gay. That was scary. Yeah. So, and anyone who
jumped off.
Yeah.
He jumped off when his horse's head hit the ground, though.
Right. You could tell David Moran was clearly intent on having the lead.
Yeah.
And then the 7 came right up to the outside. And then if he tries to keep going, he hits the 7. So I mean,
and Roppy kind of took advantage of the situation, and then he went inside. And you can't blame him for that.
No, not at all. No. Exactly.
Oh, that looked like that the horse actually stepped on Jalen. Watch right here. He goes all the way to the ground. I mean, his head hits the ground.
Oh.
And then it looked like he stepped on him right there.
Yeah, I think so too, Jenny. I think
the whole race should be a no contest, because
I think so too. Yeah,
it affected the outcome.
It did, big time, because the 2 and the 5 were holding back. You mean because they were running.
The 6 got bumped by the 7.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
He bumped him. The riderless horse bumped the 6.
The 6. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
But they won't make it a no contest because I have a ticket.
Right. Yeah.
That I need back.
Yeah.
If I had the winner, now they would make it a no contest.
Yeah. Right. Right. If you have to try, we're sorry. Due to Tim having to try back there, we declare this a no contest.
No contest. Refund all. Because I got a ticket, I need a refund on that.
Yeah, right, exactly.
If I had a winning ticket, they would make it a no contest.
Yeah.
No, Bob, I think it happens to us all, my friend.
It happens. It's part of racing. Yeah.
Rubbin is racing. Ricky Bobby.
Yeah. 3128. Yeah. Nope, not at all. Just hope Jalan's okay, most importantly there. And his horse was obviously no worse for the wear, thank God, so he should be okay.
What's
Just
up,
glad nobody, and I'm hoping he didn't get seriously hurt. Hey, Nick, how are you, bud?
Let me take our $12 out of the bankroll here, Sean.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. No, but I definitely think we would have won, that race, because the 6 got really killed too by the 7, So I mean, that's it's one of those unfortunate things.
I demand a recount.
Exactly.
Rerun the race. Let's go. Rerun it.
Malibu Mumbo.
Well, there's the prices, so I guess we're good.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that ends that thing. Exactly.
I didn't even hear them say that no change or anything.
No, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good luck, Fap.
Sean, is it just me though, or is this really happening a lot at Woodbine lately?
It has been.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's been very strange. Ah, Jay Worm. Ugh, I know. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. We've all been there for sure. Yeah, it has been happening a lot. As the track gets colder, sometimes and some horses don't like it, and they just go crazy.
All right, Sean, we're only halfway through the car. We got 4 races left.
Yeah, we're going to come right back.
It only takes one.
Yep, and we're going to do it right here. Now that I've seen the track. And did we say this? The speed is holding up in the sprints? Is that correct?
Yes, speed's
Okay.
been good in the sprints.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
You know, I've heard from jockey Sean that what happened to the 7 there, that it's like the hardest thing as a jockey and the scariest thing, because you're sitting there behind the head and like when everything just disappears in front of you,
Yeah.
you have nothing there to hold on to, and it's just like that's the hardest part, and when they just hit the ground. So
Yeah, look at that. The 2 and the 6 have to hold back because they can't go after the lead.
I mean,
because
look right there. You can see how he was pulling back on the reins and everything, David, and
Yeah.
you know he definitely grabbed a handful and pulled him back. And then right here, Rafi's like, okay, if you're going to go backwards, I'll go forwards.
Yeah, right. Because he had a straight shot without the exactly.
Well, shucks.
No. All right. All right, Tim, I'll read the conditions here for race 5. We're going to move on and we're going to get a nice winner here.
Sure.
All right, 6.5 furlongs, claiming 15,000 for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Right up Tim's alley here. And we have a full field of 9 with no scratches. Who did you like here, my friend?
Okay. So again, we're back at the sprints here, and then when you look across the board and you try to look at the pace and what's going to happen in the race, to me, Sean, you look at the numbers on the 2 here. This horse has been forwardly placed a little bit, but has faded in both the last race and then the 1-3 back where the horse was on the lead.
Yeah.
But if we go look at Sterling Castle.
Okay.
We look at Sterling Castle, and this horse has S1 up, and you look at what they did the last time. So last time out, they're going 6.5, which is what we're repeating today. Mm-hmm. And they just take the horse out on the lead, and basically he just got out there and just never looked back. And if you go back and watch that race, he's never asked.
Yep.
Okay. He was never asked. So this was another one to me that I just had this horse. I'm like him and anybody else. And I do have some opinions here below, but what I mean was this was another one that I thought was worthy of a potential. If you're playing horizontals, I think the 7 is definitely single worthy here.
Yeah.
Okay. Below that, my next pick is actually going to be all the way to the outside, and the number 9 horse, Ride for the Purse.
Okay. Yeah.
This is one when you look at the numbers in the last few races, they don't show a whole lot, but we were going 7 furlongs in the last race and 1 1/8 before that. We're getting back to 6.5, which is where I think that this horse is going to be more comfortable, and it makes a little bit more sense. So finished 3rd in the last time at the distance, out of 2 times at the distance, but this is more to the horse's liking. I only want an underneath finish, and I think that can definitely be one that gets underneath. And I had him 2nd. And then the number 2, Tiger Town. Yeah. I don't like the number 1 is another one that shows speed, Sean, but I just don't like that horse. I think the numbers are a little bit lower. But the 2 is one that I think goes out with the 7. Can't hang on with the 7, but I think can hang on for a piece.
Yeah.
The numbers just kind of make sense for that one to be able to maybe hang on and get something here. So I was 7, 9, and 2.
7, 9, and 2. Okay.
But I like anybody else you want to make a case for underneath. I think there are a couple of below that when you can, the 1 being one of them. But I just think it's the 7 and anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
He definitely looks much the best to me.
I couldn't agree more. And Terrenos is so known to do this, especially at the end, is drop them to where they can win and just get 2 wins in a row for those connections. Those connections are just like that.
And we know as one likes to be out front.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
But go back and watch that race if you're watching and you got some time and you're looking for something to do to handicap for yourself, and tell me that 7 wasn't full of run and never got asked.
Yeah.
And that 73 buyer speed figure in that last race is just like better than anybody else in the field by a bit.
Yeah. No, I agree. Totally agree.
He could have probably run 76, 77 easy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right. We have 4 races to go, but I'm with you, Tim. I think the 7 was just, to me, just stood out in here big time. And this is the move.
3-1, Sean.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the move that Theranos loves to make with his horses, you know. And he especially at the end of the year, he loves to win races. And those connections love to win races. So this is one of those moves that is very, very similar to what both of them like to do. So, yeah.
He's had 5 races and he's only run 1 bad race off the board. Yeah. Everything else on the board.
Yeah. What's the temperature up there now? It's 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Not bad. For them, that's not bad. Especially at night. There's Drake Drive. Could definitely see that horse getting a piece, at least underneath.
I think he can at 13-1. You know.
Yeah. Yep. No doubt.
I like the 2 to be one that could hang on for a piece, but with the odds, I would rather be the 1 than the 2.
Yeah, absolutely. 5 there. Tiger Town. Raphael fresh off of victory.
Sean, when you weren't here for the first race, we had in that race Lemon Twist from Assiniboia.
Oh, no way. Yeah. There you go. Tim, anything big coming up this weekend at Churchill?
You know, I'm not even looking at it. I've got an event I'm going to on Saturday, a family event. So I've just kind of got my whole day done. So I'm not even looking at horse racing because I'm going to try to be present in the moment with family on Saturday and not even look or think about horses.
Good. There you go. Okay. Love it.
I need a weekend, Sean. It's been a crazy week.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It really has. So, you know, I went up to Chicago and not to go through a lot of personal things, but I went up there Friday and I found out on Friday that my uncle passed away. So,
oh, my condolences.
So I had a good weekends, but I had to come back for, you know, to a funeral on Monday. On my drive home on Sunday from Chicago, Sean, a car went flying by me in the left-hand lane and threw a big rock up and cracked my windshield.
Oh no.
And then I get back and I go to a funeral, and it's been a crazy week at work, and it's just been like, can the weekend get here tomorrow? Because
right, exactly.
I need a little bit of a break because it's been a hell of a week. But I've already got a new windshield in my car, so we're good.
There you go. Love it.
But it's just like the rock pops up and hits it, and then the windshield just starts expanding up the big crack. And I was like, come on, can anything else go wrong right now?
Seriously.
It was a good day to not bet horses. It's like, okay, I'm having luck today that I don't want to be betting.
Someone earlier liked Alpha Caden, the 5. Maybe it was Fap.
Bobby D is going exacta box here, 7-1 with 8-9.
7. Oh, there you go. 7, 8, 9. Like it.
If I was playing a try here, it would be like 7 with 1, 2, 9. It's like, yeah, Jay Worms, I'm with you, bud.
We're totally with you, Jane Worm.
Time to turn it around. And the crazy thing is, I mean, we haven't cashed a ticket yet, but my handicapping hasn't been bad today. I mean,
No, it's been very good. Yeah.
like I've had a couple of winners, and even in the last race, you know, I had 2 and 3 and had them boxed. It's just that crazy riderless horse.
I know, huh? Okay.
All right, Sean, I got to look at something here real quick. Hang on.
Okay, sure. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Slow load. Low is what? Let's see here. Let's see the low here it is.
I was taking another look at the 8, Sean.
Yeah.
Because the reason was the 8 looks really on his toes and
It does, and his doubles are very low.
had his neck bowed up and
Yeah.
just looked like full of energy, full of run. Ready to get out there.
Do something.
Yeah, and look at that. And look at that, Sean.
Yeah.
8.
Michael J. Doyle. Legend. Yeah. 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 Mike thinks the 8 is dangerous too. Yeah.
Yep.
And David Moran has 1 on this horse, you know, so. Oops. Mm-hmm. Oh. If there's a pace battle with the 1, 2, and 7, look out for the 8. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I agree. I totally agree. See how they look on the track here? There's a 2. The 4, Jason Hoyt. 5. You know where the 6 is all the time. 7 looks good. Here's David Moran.
8 looks good.
That 8 looks very good. No,
7 still holding as the favorite, Sean, and is at 3-1. So very nice price for a favorite here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I have to. I like the 7. I can't do what I did earlier. I think I have to put some win place here.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is an interesting. Jane Worm's got 7-8. Ice cold. Bob Jackson's top picks are 2, 3, and 6. Good luck. Nick's got a 50-cent try box. 3, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's see.
What about you, Sean? You got anything planned for the weekend as far as anything you're looking at race wise or other plans?
No, this weekend I'm just resting. Not much going on at all. That's not a bad thing. Just watching some racing and just relaxing.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, not a bad weekend at all.
Look at that 8, man. I'm telling you.
The 8 looks like $1 million.
I really think he wants to run. It's just like he was kicking up his legs there.
Yeah.
It might be a place to play something like a 7-8 all or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Make a decision here. Okay. All right. Hit the button, Tim.
Button to hit.
Exactly what I'm going to do, Tim. I'm going to do a $1 try, 7-8 with 7-8 with all.
There you have it. 7-8, 7-8 all.
Let's see if we can get one of those bombs in third for us.
And that's a $14 play.
Yep. Yep.
What's up,
Hey,
buddy?
Irene. Irene, there's no such thing as too small a bet, my friend.
No.
If you like the 8 and that's what you got, you go with it. Don't ever say, just say I like the 8 and I'm going for it to win.
Yeah, my bet on a lot of races, Sean, is 0.
Yeah.
That's a small bet.
Yeah, that's a small bet. Yeah, exactly. Gatekeeper's got the 8 to place.
I still think there's value in the 7 being 5-2 if you like the 7 to win.
Yeah,
I
do.
am putting a win place on
Yeah.
the 7 as well here.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're looking at the will pays right now, Sean, the 7 is the lowest in the double. The 2 is actually second, and then the 8, and in the pick 3, it is actually the 2 that is lowest in the pick 3.
Wow.
And then
Okay.
the 7 and the 8.
Huh. Okay.
I don't see it. I don't see the 2. I mean, that was one of my underneath horses, but I just don't see the 2 as being a top play here.
How's the weather been down there, Tim?
We've had 3 straight days of rain.
Okay.
Now, not consistent rain, but rain at parts of the day. A couple of days ago, we had some pretty heavy downpours. Today was just kind of like gray and misty all day, and with rain a couple of times, but lots of rain. And actually, tomorrow the forecast is, that would be rain.
Wow.
Then it gets sunny a little bit, a little cooler next week, but at least no rain.
Gotcha.
0 minutes. We're headed to the gate.
Well, let's do it.
We are ready to bring it home.
This race at 6 1/2 furlongs. Drake Drive and Alpha Caden move together. Gate 2 is Tiger Town.
What is going on? I didn't even hit anything.
Next along,
It's like, I don't know
to
what's
gate
going
number
on. It
6.
just keeps going on.
What are you doing?
Moves in for Austin Adams. Pinboy into gate 3.
I like that play,
Operator
Kyle.
Sterling Castle has gone ahead. Also one off a gate to wire performance last time. Pinboy is being brought to the gate with the blindfold on.
It's that way, 3.
And getting a little fancy behind the start.
Wrong way.
Deeper out goes Captivating Name. Yoda to gate 4. Ride for the purse to the outside gate for Zarel Ford, and they're almost right with Yoda and Jason Hoyt.
And the 8 has taken over favoritism, Sean, 5-2.
Debating name is
Yes, brother,
5-2.
7 is
Castle,
3-1, which I
3-1.
still love.
Tiger Town 7-2. Yoda goes up.
Locked up.
Ride for the purse completes the line at 6-1 odds. They're in the gate.
Runaway
Leonard
is
locked up. On their way, bobbling the break was Pinboy, best into stride in the center, away well, Yoda, and showing up towards the inside now is Drake Drive to swoop for the lead. Drake Drive takes over from Yoda. Alpha Caden is right on their hammer in third, and on the outside, Sterling Castle goes back to fourth after beginning on terms. Driving up the inside, Tiger Town, length and a half to Pinboy's made headway. Knowing his third last from Captivating Name, and last on the inside, Ride for the Purse. Drake Drive shows the way by a length to Yoda. Alpha Caden third. Tiger Town the inside. Sterling Castle midfield from Pinboy. Knowing on the inner. Ride for the Purse. And out wide a Captivating Name as they go to the 3 furlongs. Racing with the lead, Drake Drive by a length. In second placing, Yoda. Alpha Caden the outside. Making ground is Sterling Castle gradually. Pinboy tacks on the inside. Tiger Town. Ride for the Purse making headway as they corner. Narrowly, it's Drake Drive. Yoda pinching ground. Alpha Caden bore out a bit. Tiger Town to the rail. And down on the outside, Sterling Castle. But Drake Drive shuffles away again. And right out wide, Captivating Name. Alpha Caden after the leader. Drake Drive from Alpha Caden, Tiger Town. And out wide, a Captivating Name. Here's Tiger Town.
Come on, 7 and 8.
In the center.
Come on, 7 and 8.
Tiger Town's gone to the front and coming away.
And he got
on the outside, Captivating Name, but full of run. Tiger Town. Tiger Town by almost 2 to Captivating Name. A show photo, Ride for the Purse is out wide. Alpha Caden weakening. And Drake Drive knowing Sterling Castle. Pinboy all across the track. Yoda at the back.
That was a strange race.
Look, that's the kind of race that I'm sorry. It just makes you think that that the fix is in, and you just can't. You show me why that 7 takes back to 4, Sean.
Yeah,
go to the PPs and just explain to me how that happens.
Right, yeah, exactly. There's no way. 7 should have been.
The winner is number 2, Tiger Town. Second is 8, Captivating Name.
No, that wasn't even.
Third is number 9, Ride for the Purse. And number 5, Alpha Caden 4.
That was just terrible. 8 ran the race, but I mean, Tiger, that was, yeah. And Esmond got right out and then just took him right back,
Yeah.
He should have been wire to wire.
But you look at that 2, and the 2 is behind in the odds the entire time. It was the lowest, as I mentioned, was the lowest in the pick 3, was second in the double, and then gets hammered at the last minute. It's like, son of a.
Good job, gatekeeper. Yep, 8 came in place. Good job. Yeah, that was the money horse for sure. That was a real funny. No, but Fap. I mean, there's one thing with research. There's another with if he's going to the lead and falters in it, but he didn't even go to the lead. I mean, so sometimes data doesn't say it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the horse is running his race, he's out in the front, and he doesn't, then you can say that. But he didn't even bring him to the front. He just rated him like 4th or 5th, and that's not where the horse runs.
No, on a horse that doesn't want to be rated.
Yeah, exactly. Clearly didn't want any part of being rated.
Yeah, and that's
exactly.
what.
Yeah, and he got him out, and then just decided to take him back. Good job, Gate. Way to go. That's awesome. Very nice. Rafi Hernandez not here at Woodbine. For sure. Tiger Town. John Coryat. Good for him. Divide 75. Nice. There you go. Lloyd, nice job. 4-1 odds. Nice. Nine to 5, 7 to 2. He got hammered, huh? 9 ran a good race there for 3rd. I'm surprised the 7 didn't claim on the 5.
Yeah, I mean, you look at all those horses, 2, 8, 9, and it's just like those are the horses I had underneath the 7.
Yeah, right.
Just like I'm just missing one horse. It just needed him to win.
Colin has a $10 free bet to use before midnight. What's it going to be, boys? What's it going to be?
Just any type of wager, Colin?
Yeah, yeah. $10 free credit to burn. Well, Tim will maybe give it to you in the next race, and you can just win in spades. I like that. That's a good pick there, Jim. Be interesting what this try pays. Because the 2 got bet down, but
Yeah, really late.
Yeah, really. Oh, let's see. What's the try pay? 71.10. That's not bad for $1. Wow. I think that's pretty remarkable. That's pretty remarkable there. Oh, next courses came in second and third. Oh. $31.30 exactly. That's not bad either. Those two. But we're going to turn the page, Tim, and you're going to bring that bank roll right up for us. All we need is one, you know? Yeah, no, the pools aren't huge tonight, that's for sure. And you go to the sixth race. Okay. Mile and 16th, optional 40K, first 63,800 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races. And this is my play of the night right here.
I think we might be lock stop then, Sean.
Okay.
I've got a really strong thought here as well.
Okay. Well, Kevin, it's either going to be a positive or it's going to be a all right, yeah, my number one pick is Spun Around. Stuart Simon and Abley. Throw the turf race completely out in the garbage. He was pulled. He was checked. I mean, it just didn't want to show anything on that. And if you look at his 3 turf races, they're all garbage. Then you come off back onto the synthetic. This horse is won wire to wire with Frazier 2 times in a row, repelled challenges, edged away. Mile 16th, this horse just knows how to get to the lead. You look at the rest of this field, and there's just not a lot of speed where I just think this guy can kind of control what he wants to. And I think he's going to be awfully tough in this field. My second pick, a little long shot special here, is Snatched, coming off with Emma Jane, coming off and look at her, she's 3-1 now. I mean, all her turf races, and then you go back to the synthetic, first, second with Leo Salas. So this horse has run. I don't quite know if the mile 16th is but midnight with Midnight Loot, but I think this horse runs well on the synthetic, and I thought this horse would be interesting. My third pick, and this is the horse that we have to kind of worry a little bit about, is the 5 Good As Gone, Nick Nazawenko, Pietro up aboard. Pietro won with this horse on the lead last time, 2 back on mile 16th. So this horse, Nick's had a really solid year this year, Nazawenko, and gets Pietro back on the board with her 33% on 6 meets, so 6 mounts. So I think this horse is one you got to watch out for too. So I was 1, 4, and 5.
All right. So first of all, I look up at the board, Sean, a minute ago, and it's like the 1, 3, 4, and 5 are they at the point I looked up, they were 7-2, 7-2, 7-2, and 7-2.
Yeah.
So right now you've got 2 3-1s and 2 7-2. So it's pretty tight. They're all right there.
Yeah.
But I have to agree with Sean. My best bet of the card was the number 1 Spun Around.
Yeah.
I just thought that this horse really fits the race. Is definitely, as you see, as Sean talked about, don't even look at the turf race. Go back to the race, the 2 races before that, And whether the horse was in mid-pack or the horse was outside ninth post of 10, this horse gets to the front and just goes away and just keeps going. So came back to win first off a maiden optional claimer and a non-winners of 2. And then last time out had to step up a little bit on the grass. Now gets back to the synthetic. And I just think that she's much too good for these in here. So
Yeah.
I really think that she's solid. My second pick, though, was the number 3 Periwinkle. And I actually had it as a pretty strong exacta. So another one, kind of getting past the turf races, going back a couple, and then you look at the synthetic races, and those were sprinting. So you have to go back a little bit to get this horse at a mile and a 16th all the way back to June. And if you look, was forwardly placed throughout, and that was optional claimer 40, which was right where we're at. So if this horse runs back to those, is definitely right underneath in contention here. And then I had it pretty darn chalky. So this was like chalk city for me. Next pick was the 5. I couldn't get around Good As Gone here with Pietro getting up. Another one who went route to sprint last time at 7 furlongs, now getting back to the mile and a 16th. That she basically had the win 2 back. The race before that had a really close second at a mile and a 16th. At the distance, she has run 5 times. She has a win in 3 seconds. So 4 out of 5 in the exacta, and definitely needs to be included underneath on your ticket. But 1-3-5, one with 5-3. After that, it gets really murky for me, and it's just about everything. I do have to say this, Sean. I have to talk to this comment, Colin. I don't know what you really mean to do this, because pretend if you'll never eat again if you don't hit your $10 bet. That doesn't mean I want to help you win it. Then maybe.
But see, he likes 7, 6, and then 2, like all straight. You just bet it $10 straight. 7, 6, 2.
7, 6, 2. Ice cold try. What's up, Formula? He's
Hey
working.
guys, how's it going? Can you hear me
There you
okay?
go. Yeah.
What's up? All right, so what race are we on now?
We're on race 6.
We have race 6 coming up. 12 minutes to post, a mile and the
All right.
16th on the synthetic. Optional claimer 40,000 fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up.
Right.
All right,
Never won 3.
race. Let me float through this real quickly for you. Any scratches?
None.
None?
1
All
through
right.
7. No scratches.
All right. Whew. This is what I would call an interesting race, Tim. Hold on a sec. Hold on.
Yeah.
There we go.
I thought it was interesting.
There we go.
That was interesting.
All right.
Formula,
I'm gonna
wait,
start-
before you talk horses, I have to talk important stuff. What are you drinking?
By all means, take it down.
What are you drinking?
Now,
I am drinking 2023 Revolution VSOD.
Oh,
off the tap.
okay.
It is nice.
So we're both
It is-
drinking a Revolution.
We're both drinking a Revolution right now. It is a lovely time. All right, I'm going to start off with a horse that I have ranked as having the best last race, and that is the 3-horse Periwinkle. Let's see. So I've got this horse ranked as having the best last race. I like the race times. If you look at the winnings per race, pretty high, actually. Breeze Nut, I like the speed figures there as well. If you're into that sort of thing, horse is going to be sitting about 2 to 3 tiers off. Should have a nice little close at the end there. Definitely hoping so. What else do we say about this horse? In terms of class, I like the class on this horse. I will float on over to the 1 after that. That's going to be my next horse. Speed figures, formula speed figures across the board, looking very solid. Second best last race. Definitely best at the distance, the 1 is spun around. Has the best win by my books. Yeah. It's going to be sitting just off the pace. I'm not seeing a lot of speed in this race, not a lot of early speed. It could end up being this horse, even though I wouldn't necessarily expect it to be. Does have 1 gate-to-wire win in 8 races, so the potential's definitely there for this horse. And I haven't looked at where the odds are right now. I'm guessing this horse is probably tops. And then I'm going to float on over to the 2 for my last horse. So we're going to go 3, 1, 2, go Geffen. If there is any speed developing, this is going to be a strong closer. I like the win that this horse did have. The best, I've got him as having one of the better wins. He's got 2 wins in 10, 4 times in the money. Going to be closing from far back, but is a strong closer. There you have it, 3, 1, 2.
Like it.
Interesting. I was
Yeah.
1-3, and
1-3.
Sean was 1-4.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's a little bit of a surprise to me because if you look across the board, I mean, it's only 7 horses, but there's definitely some that I think could have taken someone's favoritism. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah.
I could have seen someone jumping on board the 4. That would have been my next horse, actually.
Okay.
But the 4, I feel like looks very live, but it's going to be another one sitting pretty far back. Most likely.
And also just to add to that formula, Sean said that this was his strongest play, the number 1 spun around, which it was weird because I said after Leon wrote on my program, the 1 is my best bet of the day. So we both felt very strongly about the 1. If you look at the double, the pick 3 and the pick 5, all of them have the 1 as the favorite by quite a bit. And listen to this pick 5, guys. I think the 1 has to win. Here's the pick 5. Here's the numbers: 5, 4, 3, 2. Who's got to win
11.
this
Another one, right? Yeah.
It'll be like 7.
Yeah. Kim, does it bother you that Collins betting the 1 to place? Is that
We're screwed.
Someone's being the wise guy here.
Look, Colin, forget that place bet. You've got a free $10. You need to play something a little bit heavier than a friggin' place bet.
Yeah.
I want a straight, like, ice cold 1-3 something trifecta. Come on.
Yeah.
And I was 135, so I'm really good. I feel good about those numbers. But 134 makes sense to me. What's that?
No, I was just gonna say, like the 3 was my play, but there's also value in the 3.
Yes.
If I look at pure formula speed figures, like I've got it set up on a heat map, it's like all dark green on the 1. In terms of like the last race, the best of the last 3, the best of the last 10. Looking at it from the park, looking at it on turf, looking at it on all weather, looking at the distance, right? Green all the way down. So it feels like a very obvious bet. It opened at 2-1 in a 7-horse race. So I'm extremely shocked that it's sitting there at 5-2 and it was just 3-1. That
I mean, they were a minute ago. I commented to Sean while he was talking. The 1, the 3, the 4, and the 5 were all 7-2.
Yeah.
And I do agree with Eddie here. The race is pretty even. I mean, I agree. When you look at the odds, it's hard to say anybody's value because they're all pretty much the same. And as a result of the money being spread, I think there's value to be found just about anywhere if you can hit this. But regardless of all of that, and I do agree, it looks even on paper. The money is spread. But despite all of that, I stand behind my position that to me, in this is just me, I had the 1 as my best bet of the day. I like the 1 that much.
Yeah. And if I'm going to play a little bit of devil's advocate here on my own picks, right? What did I say? There wasn't any lone speed that I saw in this race. I didn't see like a lot of pace setters. I didn't see a lot of pace pressure. I saw horses that sit 1 to 2 lengths off. And between that, I see it being the 1 and the 5. This could turn into one of those races where those 2 go out in front. The pace is not heavy. The 1 sticks out in front because he's the better horse. The 5 holds on for second. I could totally see that scenario setting up here.
Sure.
Even though I didn't have the 5 high, just purely from a pace scenario.
Yeah.
And maybe some horses not being able to hold up by the end of it, I could totally see it being 1-5.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Marv Beatty, how are you, buddy? Hey, gang, I'm rolling with a try bet 3-5 with 1-3-5-7 with 1-7.
And is this Sean's bet?
This is mine.
This is Tim's bet.
Oh, it's Tim's bet. Okay.
Yeah. You got the next one for me.
All right. We're still 5 minutes, but I don't need any more time.
He doesn't need any more time.
All right. I'm going to stand behind my stance that the one is best in here. I do have it 1-3-5, but I do think that the 5 has a chance that maybe that horse gets in second. So I'm going to play a 1 with 3-5 with all $1 try. That's a $10 play.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is why I'm trying to mute up here and there. It is a little
Yeah.
bit louder in here than it was when I was doing this before. I'll try to keep it muted when I'm not
It's
talking.
definitely noticeable tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely noticeable. 1 with 3-5 with all. Love it.
$10 play. I'm going to take that out of our bankroll.
And thank you to everybody joining us tonight, 147 strong. Love to have you always.
And if you feel as strong as I do, maybe you just go ahead and play it for $2 and make a $20 play.
No, Colin, I will not invite them over. Come on, brother.
I'm coming.
Ask them if
over.
they've heard of Spin Nation. Okay, maybe I'll ask them that.
They'll be like,
That'll be
oh,
interesting.
yeah, the mayor of X, the Pope.
All right, we got 3 minutes left. I'm going to hover above the call button here. I hit the noise cancellation, by the way. I'm curious if that's any better.
That
We had
is a
2
lot better.
minutes.
It is better.
That's good.
That's
We had
better.
2 minutes. I'm curious to see if that one drops like a hammer.
We're definitely screwed, though, because Colin played our play.
Oh shit! Come on, Colin, be a pal. So now the 5 is taken over at 3-1.
Yeah, I just saw that
5-2.
as well. Now dropped to 5-2. So Monty, Sean and I both like the 1 pretty strongly. The 1 is the lowest in all of the horizontal wagers coming into this race. It wouldn't surprise me to see the 1 drop down last minute as we get some wagers coming in from.
Gotta watch out for those calls. Monty, we're going 1 and with 3 and 5.
Here it comes. There was the 1 click down. Now it's back to the 5, although they're both 3
It's
to
back
1.
to the 5.
Keep watching though. This 5 just dropped a little. Let's see what happens. 3 looks good as well. Now the 1. Now watch this 1's going to go off at like 9-5. Watch this.
Yeah, 5-2. Here he comes.
You know, when you look at the exacta probables, 1-5 is the lowest at 20. If you look at 5-1, it's 24. That's for 2. What's up, Tom?
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Hey, Tom.
No, it's really not.
And the worst odds are the 2 at 10-1 in a 7-horse race. Man, it is so even out there. You got a 10-1 and 2 8-1s sitting at the bottom. And hello, Tom. Good to see you. Always good having Tom check in. Our
This is
buddy
why
in Winnipeg.
This is why you love the Woodbine is such a popular track to bet. I mean, look at the board from the top to bottom. You know.
No, Sean, this is not why Woodbine is a popular track. We are why Woodbine is a popular
Yes, exactly. Right, exactly. Right. That
and
too.
then,
for the
and
save.
then this, and then this.
That too. 2-1. Here we go.
It's dropping. I said it's going to go off 9-5.
Yeah.
Hurt my feelings with the call infomercial. Whoa. What's that all about? Why were your feelings hurt there?
I don't know why anybody should have hurt feelings with the call. It's like,
I want an explanation on that. And then I got this one here, karaoke night. This is the microphone I always use, so you get the dulcet tones of the formula.
There you go.
And yes, I walked into a bar with my laptop and all these things set up, and this mic. I don't mind looking like a tool in public.
That sounds like the start of a joke. The formula walks into a bar.
The formula walked into a bar.
Bartender says, I don't allow microphones like that in here. Yeah, there we go. 2 to 1 on the
Or are
one.
you just happy to see me?
There it is. Yeah, when I did improv, we had to do jokes like that all the time. 1,001 microphones walk into a bar, and then so on and so forth.
What is it that you should tell us, Jen? You don't need to ask. Just tell us.
Just tell us. We're curious.
Just tell us.
There you go.
Don't beat around the bush. I'm guessing Bo is probably a caught influencer or something like that, right? Is that what we're here to assume? Wait. So 5 with
8 to
1,
5.
5,
Look at
7,
that.
6. Oh, is that a daily double? Okay. Never mind.
We're down to 8 to 5, by the way.
Ouch.
Once again, best bet of the night. Write it down.
Love it. And not a flake of snow in Winnipeg right now. Look at that.
That doesn't seem like November in Winnipeg to me.
No.
5's not one to go in.
Oh, Bo. Hey, we're not Caw fans either. That's why we got the drop.
No, that's why we
Attack of the
make fun of
cause.
them all the time and say every
Yeah.
time something happens, it's the call.
Yeah.
The cause are attacking us, and they're
Yeah.
attacking
I
the,
said
the
9
odds.
to 5. It's even worse. We're 3 to 2.
Yeah.
And now I'm worrying about the 5 because this horse don't want to load.
Yeah.
Wait, what's he doing? He's
Light scratch.
No filter dropping on the 7. Curious to see what happens there. We got a couple double digits now with the 6 at 15 to 1 and the 4 at 13 to 1. That was not the case a minute ago.
No. Interesting.
Gotta adjust some bets.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're not a fan of cause, that's for sure.
No, that we're definitely not.
So guys, we're changing this up. We're not adjusting the 135. We're just going 1.5 but we are going for $2.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a $2 wager, 1.5 all.
1.5. Okay.
Wait.
Or
1.5.
Excuse me, 1.3. I'm sorry, 1.3.
1.3. Okay.
I thought maybe you didn't see the late breaking news on that screen there. Got it.
So that's still only going to be $8 or $8 because there's only 4 other horses. So it's an $8 wager. So I got to put some money back here.
Thank you, Colin Sheehan, for locking in victory for us. No filter. Easy there, buddy. Easy. Stay within the lanes. Stay within the lanes.
Yeah, stay within the lanes.
Be responsible, buddy. Hopefully everything's good with you.
Number 5 lived up to his name.
That is funny. Well done. Well done. Nice work there, no filter. Bob Jackson. Great minds think alike there, guys. All right, let's get ourselves a winner here. Currently at even money on the 1. Ugh. But You got to play what they give you, right? If we're going to play all races, play what they're giving us. Did you type in the new bet, Tim?
No, I'm changing. So I had taken the 10 out. I'm going to put 2 back in.
So it's try.
It's a 1-3 all, which is $8.
All.
Okay.
For $8.
Here we go. Let me bring Robert on here.
Widest on the inside with plenty of room. Go Giffen. Periwinkle darts towards the inside and goes up after spun around, who does manage to lead out the stretch by about a half a length to Periwinkle. A length away third is Snatch from Go Giffen. Bedazzle Me and Nikita's Gem is last. Spun around off the inside in front. Periwinkle the rail. A half behind is Snatched. A length and a half. Nikita's Gem caught wide is going up to be 4th from Bedazzle Me the Grey. Go Giffen on the inside. They pack up, only 3.5 covers the entire field, and spun around as assumed control, still out by a length, but hasn't crossed. Periwinkle the inside. Ahead away Snatched, and on the outer Nikita's Gem. Bedazzle Me coming into it nicely, and last, Go Giffen. They run to the 4.5 furlongs. The pace has been pretty average, and showing the way is spun around by a length to Periwinkle, Snatched, and Nikita's Gem hung out to dry. On the inside is Bedazzle Me, and last of all is Go Giffen. They race to the 3.5, and there hasn't been much pressure up on these top 2. Spun around and Periwinkle. Snatch trying to come forward. 3 wide, Nikita's Gem making a burst. And Bedazzle Me second last, and last of all is Go Giffen. Spun around is still doing things well. Hasn't been asked as a length
Freeze it.
to Periwinkle.
1-3-6.
Bedazzle Me threads a path into second spot and looks a chance. Go Giffen's finishing well.
Keep going, though. That horse is scaring me.
Bedazzle Me up in the
Yeah,
center.
we need the 3 to
Keep this 3 going now. Come on, keep this 3 going.
Spun around in front. Periwinkle's chipping away well on the inside.
All right.
Out wide of Bedazzle Me and Nikita's Gem. Periwinkle on the inside after spun around.
Come on,
spun
keep
around
that 6 up.
Periwinkle, and Periwinkle's in the front. And Periwinkle scales the rail to victory.
Who did I have on top?
Jose Campos draw off to win 2.5 lengths. Spun around second, Bedazzle Me third, and Go Giffen 4th. 147.
What do we say about giving the the race to the wrong person, the right race to the wrong person? I get it though. I wasn't fighting you on that, Tim.
No, it's fine. It's all good. That just like, come on, dude.
Yeah. 3, 1, 6. Oh.
3 is the winner. Periwinkle. Second is 1. Spun around. And third is 6. Bedazzle Me.
I'll be honest, I would not have
Fourth
played
place
the
has
try
gone to
that way
number
either, so I probably wouldn't have won this.
2
Although I
Go
probably
Giffen.
would have gone like 1-3 or
Get those
something
names
like
up
that.
shortly, but the numbers are correct. 3.
Anyway,
1.
moving
6,
on.
2. The first quarter in 25, a half 50 and 3. 3 quarters 115
Thank you,
and 2.
Fat. So Lloyd's got a win here. Where's Lloyd's play?
Colin's glad the 5 scratched.
Where? Gotta do a lot of scrolling to find these plays. Oh, there we go. Lloyd Green.
Tim goes, Bob says, Woodbine has broken me. I'm a broken man.
Woodbine will do that to you.
He'll do it to the best of us, Bob.
And it'll do it to the rest of us.
Yeah. No doubt.
Well, that sucked. I thought we were home free.
And
Yeah. Curious what that pays. J Worm.
J Worm just boxed him.
There you go.
Man.
Nice move.
Very nice move.
Whew. All right, we got 2 races and 35 in the kitty. We can do this.
We can do it. Absolutely.
It's
All we
been
need is
done
one.
before.
All we need is one.
One really beautiful play.
Yep. and that will be yours. And
There we go. Jenny Mac's got a Stroud over 1 TD play.
that's
I am not
right.
following that game. Is Stroud putting up numbers tonight?
No, they haven't started yet.
Ah, yeah, I see that now. You know, it gets dark so early.
I know. Yeah, I know. Seriously.
What is it, 10 o'clock right now?
Yeah.
For those of us in the north. All right, let's see the payouts on this one, and then we will turn the page. We got 2 races left. We're still in
Yes,
it.
we do. Yeah. Oh, we're still very much in it. We are still very much in it.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, I hear you, Lloyd. Yeah, exactly. Now, formula. Will the I'm starting to feel a little bit bad for the Giants because I think Detroit after that game versus Philadelphia is going to be a little bit angry coming home.
I think they're going to take it out on the poor Giants.
Yeah, after that performance of even as St. Brown said, and I quote, "We sucked." He said, so I think they're going to be a little bit angry coming out this week,
Yeah, they took a lot of risks that game like they always do. And, sometimes like taking like massive risks, all those 4th down risks, sometimes that works out. But when you're playing a close game like that, where the offense on neither side is working,
right?
Sometimes it's best to just punt and let the offense on the other side that's crappy punt back to you at better field position.
Yeah.
And they didn't do that. They just stuck with the aggressive, go after it, 4th down, let's see what happens.
Right.
I'm hoping they learn from it. They're not out of it yet. They're out of the playoffs as of right now, from what I gather. But there's still plenty of football to be played. It's only November.
Who are the Giants?
And with the Giants, that should be a victory. That should be. If
2-9 at home. Let's exactly.
And no one knows who the quarterback really should be or is, because they're going to Kafka as their new coach, who comes from that Andy Reid brain trust.
Right.
Who knows what's going to happen there? But I mean, changing coaches in the NBA is one thing. Changing coaches midstream in the NFL.
Yeah, that's a dangerous
package.
Yeah.
That's never a, hey, we're going to turn around our season move.
No.
That's just get the guy out of here now before,
right.
And let's see what we have.
Agreed.
Woodman Mentor. Yeah, so Woodman Mentor, 7 o'clock here in the Louisiana swamps. I was asking him before. I couldn't remember where he said he was from in Louisiana because like I was talking to Tim about it this weekend. I went to school down there, and I've got friends still down there. I've got a friend in Lake Charles. I'm curious where Woodman's from. That's all.
And happy opening day to them down there at Fairgrounds tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Tampa Bay Downs coming up soon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Tampa Bay already started on Wednesday.
Yeah, they started. Yeah, yeah.
So they start.
Yeah, they started on Wednesday. Yep.
I knew they were coming up. I've been out of it this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tampa started for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Jenny Mac wants us to discuss which New York team is worse. We got 19 minutes to post here on race 7. We can talk this too.
That's a great question, huh?
Well, which team has a quarterback in-house that is actually a quarterback of the future? I think the answer might be none. I don't know if you can look at the Giants and say that the guy that they have is their quarterback of the future. But
I will say this: if what's his name, the amazing running back comes back, and then Dart, and then a couple of other people. Yeah, no. The Giants, the awesome kid from Arizona State who hurt himself.
Oh yeah.
If he's healthy next year with a draft pick and they could be much better. I think the Giants are better than the Jets overall.
Okay. Thibodeau. Okay, I know about Thibodeau. Thanks for checking in there, Woodman. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thibodeau. I'm trying to think if I had friends that were from, or a friend that was from Thibodeau. Had a bunch of friends from Mandeville, Lake Charles. Trying to think where a couple of these other guys were from. They were out a little bit further. Maybe one of the friends was close to Lafayette. Had a friend in, where was Chad from? Not Chalmette. I'll think of it. Anyhow, the barrel-aged beers are getting to me. All right.
All right. So I will read the conditions here for you. Formula.
Absolutely.
If we're going to talk horses, I'm back.
All right. There we go. Mile 16. Optional claiming 10K. 5K. Purse 36.3 for 3-year-olds and up, which have started for a claiming price of $5,000 less than $24.25. And we have a full field of 7 here.
Okay.
In race 7.
Okay.
Tim, who did you like here, my friend?
I don't like any of them.
Like any of them.
That's a great way to start.
No,
I like your attitude.
Me too. Look, I thought the one would be a huge favorite here, and right now is sitting at 6-5.
Yeah.
But unlike the one in the last race, who I had as my best bet, I didn't like the one here, at least on top.
No.
I thought the one was very beatable, and as a matter of fact, the horse that I love is currently sitting at 7-1. That's the number 3 Media Sensation.
Same here.
To me, this horse's numbers, if you look at best last race top speed figure, that would be the 3. This horse, the speed figures are getting better each of the last 3 races on synthetic. Here at the mile and a 16th, all of them. So it just seems to be getting better and better every race out. Marty Drexler getting Adams up, so they'll have the 5 pounds here. They're 21. He's 21% here on the synthetic. You know, I would have been more comfortable if Pietro had stayed up, and you know he moves over to the 5. So it made me look at the 5 as to why Pietro moves there, and it's just like, I don't know, other than the fact that he's ridden this horse all 3 times, and maybe that's the horse he likes better for whatever reason, but I don't. I still think the 3 is much better. I had the 3 on top. Just seems like the horses that the 3 has been running with are better than what the 1 has been running with. So I like that horse more. And then I did put the 1 underneath. I think the 1 is a competitor here, but I'm going to try to beat him. And then underneath those 2, it gets a little murky. If I was to pick one, it would be Pietro on the 5. But I could easily from the 5. I considered the 4, and that's Danny Yu and Ryan Munger, who I liked earlier, and they didn't do anything in that race. So it's like, but 3-1-5 for me. I'll just leave it there.
Whoa. Okay. Dang.
Okay. All right.
3-1-5. Okay. I can work with that.
Yep. You want my picks? 3-1-5.
John, I would love
3-1-5. That's exactly the way I have it.
you guys are consensusing me.
Yep. That's what we're doing.
Horse Racing Secrets nailed my top pick right here, the 4. And neither one of you guys put them in your top 3. I'm very interested in that.
There you go.
Explain yourselves.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I love, if you remember back to race 3, right? I absolutely love the 4 horse that was Danny Yu and Ryan Munger, and that horse did win. That was my 4-3 that I picked in there, and the 4-1 on top. But when I looked at this one, and even with the connections, I really wanted to like this horse more, but I just couldn't get there. I thought the numbers for the other horses were better. And I honestly, when you look at this horse and how far back she is going to be, I just think that that she wants a little more distance. And then you got to remember, it's a she against the boys, and that makes a difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think she wants
Yeah.
more distance, and they're going 8.5 at. I mean, they're going 8.5, right? At
But yeah,
Woodbine?
she wants 9. 9 is where she's winning, and plus, like I say, you look at her races, and
Yeah.
it's like she's had some okay success against the boys at times, but
Yeah.
I think this is tougher.
Yeah.
Uncle Sully, no comment. No, there's no connection between me and horse racing secrets. We're already trust the profits. We've already gone over the top in our naming. We didn't do it twice. Come on. There's my 4. All right.
The
Well,
Gray
you
Prince.
guys are giving me something to think about here. 315.
It's Pikachu.
315. Okay. While I'm asking you guys your opinions on horses, by the
Sure.
way, am I crazy? Are all these horses like 7 years old and up?
And there, a
Not
lot
all
of
of
them
them,
are
but-
older. This is a very old group. Yes.
This is an old group. Yeah.
This
What
is
do
an
you-
old group. Yes.
Speaking of 7, what do you think of the 7 and the lack of early speed in this race? Do you think the 7 has a chance to stick, especially considering, currently it's 6-1, opened up at 20-1. What do you think of the 7's chances underneath? None at all? Vadezilla, what you got there?
Mad Dog and Joe. No. I just think this horse just doesn't like to run. I mean, he's dropping them off. This is the lowest he's dropped. He's dropped 2. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he could get brave. He's never run this low. He just doesn't like to win. You know. He did win. He
likes
did
to
win
watch
one.
other horses.
Exactly. And he had, when he did win, he had the bug boy up, Ford. You know. He just doesn't seem to like to. And I think, especially too in the cold weather, the colder it gets, the farther he finishes back. So I just think, and now he's outside, which I don't like horses that saddle outside in the cold. So
Yeah, and I mean he's going to want to be on the front, and from the outside he's going to be able to try to get going, but he's going to have horses to the inside of him that are also going to want the lead, and that favors them, and by the time they get to the curve, that kind of parks him outside, right, from the outside position. So, and then he in his win, he ran out of his mind. I mean, that speed figure is so far above everything else he's run. If he runs back to that speed figure, I mean, he's competitive here, but he hasn't gotten close to that since.
Yeah. I'm only throwing him out there because there's not a whole lot of speed. But you look at the last 3 races, and he's faded, and faded from either being in front or not that far off to like 10 lengths back by the end at the same distance.
Yeah.
But we go back to that claiming race. He did win it. Different jockey. Yeah, I was just curious what your thoughts were. Changed trainers. And this trainer after the second claim is 0% in one try. Okay, that speaks for itself. All right. Yeah, I'm just exploring options here, guys. That's all.
sure,
I did not have that horse high.
Explore away.
Yeah, but I did have the 4 high.
Explore away.
Fraser Abley is on the 6. You guys mentioned 135. What do you think of the 6? Currently at 14-1, especially given the fact that he won at this distance 2 races ago with Ryan Munger.
Yes.
Lobby Bar. What do you guys have on Lobby Bar?
Well, I mean, Saheen is out, so obviously he couldn't ride him, but you got Ford and Munger who have both ridden this horse, and you look around the race, and Munger's on a different horse, and Ford's not even in the race, although he's there today. So I don't know. I didn't like him at all.
Didn't like him at all. Okay.
Yeah.
And you neither. Okay.
Elisa has her second.
As a matter of fact, looking down at my paper, he's last.
Wow. Further down than the 7.
Yes.
Well, how about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
So 8 minutes to post. I already know what you guys like.
can't believe the 3 is 5-1, by the way. Can't believe the 3 is 5-1. That's amazing. It's dropping from 15 to 10. In Woodbine, that's a big drop.
Yeah, I don't get the price on the 3 right now.
No, that's a
I
big
love
drop.
the 3,
from
and you look
15
at the
to
board
10.
right there, and most of your track folks are picking the 3, and
You don't get the price on who now?
I don't understand
The
why
3.
the 3 is 9-2. I thought the 1 might be the favorite, but the fact
Yeah.
that the 4 is 3-1 underneath the 3, I don't get it all.
Especially where all these horses have been running the same level, and this horse is dropping from 15 to 10.
Yeah, racing against much better.
I mean, I love the 4, but that's me.
Yeah. It's your
Okay.
race, buddy.
Well, it's your race, so
It
you
is
do
my
what you
race.
want. You know what we
Indeed.
say.
All right, I'm getting close here. I'm just going to go through some stuff. Feel free to talk amongst
Love it.
yourselves.
Yeah.
And I've got $35 with one more race left for Sean.
Yeah.
And apparently it's bingo night here, so it's getting a little louder.
Oh, there you go. Bingo. I got bingo.
Bingo was his name, oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, if the 3 goes off at 9-2, I'm just gonna hit 50 win place.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah. No, I just don't see how he's. Yeah. It's 4-1.
I didn't check the wheel pays. Let's do that real quick. So in the double, you have 1-3. In the pick 3, you have 1-3. In the pick 4, you have 1-3. The 4 would be third, fourth, and in the 2 that the 4 is fourth, the 5 is the one underneath. So that would be 1-3-5, which Sean and I have 3-1-5.
Okay. This is a tricky one. Tom's got a try box 135.60. Good luck, Tom. The 5 likes to come in third, so I'm just trying keen 1346 with 1346 with 5. Good luck, Irene. Dear host, look for the early money bet in horizontals that might answer a few of your quandaries. Very good clues on who actually is getting the early smart money. Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, always.
Always. Yeah.
That was what I called out, was what they were, but 3 1s.
Yeah. There you go.
Legs 11, Fap win. Legs 11. That's me calling out bingo, but anyway. All right, guys. So it's 3-1-5 is what you had, right?
Yes.
I've got my pick.
Love it. Here we go.
All right, there's a lot of music here, which is why I keep muting up. So I'm going with your top 2 picks with the 1 and 3, but I have to go with
Okay.
my heart on this one, which is the 4. So I'm doing an exacta key box
Yeah.
for $2,
Yeah.
but I'm including in the 4, 1, 3, 6 because in my heart of hearts, I do kind of like the 6, and I like the value we're getting out of the 6 here. So if it comes up 4, 6, we wrap that around, we're looking good.
Okay.
Otherwise, 4, 1, 3. You guys are most confident in those 2 picks. I like those 2 as well. I just don't like the 5 as much. So there you go.
Okay.
That's what we're going to play.
I like it. Okay.
I don't like anything about it. No, I'm kidding.
Of course you don't. My judgment might be impaired by the music. I'm just saying.
Coming to the gate as we speak. 2 minutes to post. Danny throws darts. I like it. In Formula, where will you be spending Thanksgiving? At home, or where were you?
Yeah, this year we are spending it at home. My parents are coming in from out of town.
There you go.
We do have friends that are west of here near Rockford.
Okay.
And we were thinking about going there, but it's a long drive, a lot of people. So we're just going to visit them like on, I almost said Good Friday. Black Friday. Black Friday. We'll probably go visit them.
Black Friday is a good Friday.
That's a fairly good Friday.
It's a very good Friday.
It's a very good Friday.
And definitely got some barrel-aged stout friends there. So we'll do a beer share there. Pass around some very good beers. Yes.
Nice. Like it.
How about you guys? What do you got planned for Thanksgiving? And yes, I will be roasting the turkey. I've got multiple duties: turkey, gravy, and stuffing.
Wow. Like it. That's a trifecta right there.
You know, I have a couple of Thanksgiving things that I'm going and doing. So I'm actually considering for the first time on Thanksgiving Day, we're going to do Thanksgiving Day in the dining room at Churchill Downs.
Love it. That would be fantastic.
That sounds exquisite.
Hey,
I mean, Thanksgiving's Thursday, so you could do a lounge from Churchill Downs.
Horses and turkey. You know, and some of the runners that, you know, kind of run like turkeys.
Lobby bar.
Love to see it.
Love to see it.
Outside gate is Mad Dog and Joe, and they'll be on their way.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
Set to run.
Locked up.
All set. Locked up.
Off they race, and back to last is Little Big Gangster, the rest in a line. And a good start for Mad Dog and Joe, who loves to lead and gets that opportunity easily. Mad Dog and Joe.
Let's go.
Look at Mad Dog and Joe.
Lead by about 5
exactly
lengths.
as we expected.
And now it's going to be
This is a Los Alamitos quarter horse
Mad
race.
Dog and Joe
This is
by
great.
6 as they take the turn in second
I
spot.
want to see what his
Side up.
quarter is here.
Racing
This is
third is
gonna be
Media
22.
Sensation on the inside.
Yeah,
Is
that's
Romantic
gonna
in
joke.
fourth.
Yeah.
And behind them is Lobby Bar.
24,
next to
but
last Great
that in the
Princess,
winter,
last
that is
Gangster.
22.
Yeah, that's
Mad
close.
Dog and Joe.
Maybe I should have added him in.
A run alone
24.
out
He's
stretch by
done.
about 8 lengths. In
This
second
horse
placing
is
remains
finishing
3 cents
last.
set up from
He's
Media
already
Sensation.
done.
Is Romantic Lobby Bar, Grey Princess, and last of all is Little Big Gangster. Down to about 5 lengths now and still unopposed. Mad Dog and Joe with a bit of a
Gap is
breather.
closing
Shows the way
quickly.
for Eswan Flores through what was a half in 48 and 2 and leads by 4 lengths. 3 Sunny set up. And also Media Sensation.
You got the
coming
one on the
closer
rail
now.
that's
On
going to
the
have to
inside
make
is
a
the
trip
favorite
with the
is
7
Romantic
out
as
there
they
and the
come after
3's
this
on the
leader
outside.
within 2.5.
So let's see if they can
Running on
keep
is
the
Lobby
one
Bar.
pin
Great
down.
Princess
Nope,
hugs the
we're
rail
not
and is
doing it.
making
He's going to
ground.
get through.
About 5 away last, Little Big Gangster.
Come on,
How
3.
much is left in the tank is remaining to be seen here, but Mad
He's
Dog and
running
Joe seems to have
backwards.
not been used up and has gone away again. Out by about
My
2 or
four's
3
moving.
lengths to in second. His Romantic
My
is a
four's
good whip.
moving.
And in third, Great
Here he
Princess
comes.
from Lobby Bar, and the rest have dropped
Come on,
off.
4.
Mad Dog and Joe
Get up
still
there, Gray.
bounding along.
Come on, 4
His
and 1.
Romantic
Chase down
coming
that
now.
7. Let's
His
go.
Romantic
Come on,
still
Munger.
2.5
4.
behind.
Come on, Munger.
And it's Mad Dog and Joe
Come on,
trouble
1
to
and
keep
4.
going
Come on,
now. Great
4.
Princess is a danger to both of them on the outside.
Get up, Munger.
It's Mad Dog and Joe in front and is holding narrowly from Tis Romantic. Great Princess over the top of them, the three of them right down to the wire. And
There
Great
you go,
Princess out
Formula.
wide is the winner.
4-1.
Tis Romantic and Mad Dog and Joe.
It's not huge, but it's a win. And I was right on the winner.
145.31.
Nice win, bud. That was great. Hey, 4-1 pays. What do you have it for, $1 or what?
2.
2.
Get it
30
for
bucks.
2.
$30.
That helps. It helps.
That's a great
Take
one.
what the board gives you, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Love it. Love it. Good job, Jenny Mack. Good job, Lloyd. Good job, Nick. Everybody. Winner in the lounge. Love it.
Jenny Mack and I were on top of that one. Feel good that
Yeah.
Jenny Mack was on that too. Good job.
Yep.
Got some winners here. Only winners in the lounge. Well done,
The
guys.
winner is
Well
for
done.
Great Princess.
Great job.
Well done, Lloyd.
Everybody.
Well done,
Number 1
Nick.
Tis Romantic. And third,
Yeah.
second, Mad Dog
You
and
know
Joe.
what? I was
Bobby
getting
Barr
worried
was
towards
fourth.
the end
4-1,
there.
7-6.
S1 almost held it up.
You know, that's the second win for Danny Yu and Ryan Munger tonight.
I know. By far this year, he has become the most improved rider up there by he's finally comfortable, like 100% comfortable up there. He's had an amazing year, Ryan. He's gotten so much better. Well, he's comfortable now. He's always had talent. Great to see.
There we go. My buddy Woodman hitting the trifecta on $1. Good job there, Woodman.
Nice job, bud.
With the 11-1 underneath, that should be pretty nice payout.
Oh, absolutely.
Take those winners. Only winners in the lounge.
Unbelievable.
Baby, look at me. Look at me.
We got
Your money, and you know what else? You're a big winner tonight.
We specialize in making stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks.
You're a big winner. I'm gonna ask you a simple question. I want you to listen to me.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Who's the big winner here tonight at the casino? Huh? Mikey, that's who. Mikey.
Look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought?
Not me.
I like that merging the two together. That's a nice touch.
That was good. That was good.
And Formula's bot here is also had the 4.
Yep. Good job there, host. Sully is wondering if that is El Hombre's FBI cover name.
I have no clue. I can't comment on that. It could be, it could not be. But
I
there it
can't
is.
come in. I signed an NDA.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
well done,
Yep.
Todd.
There
Well
you
done,
go.
Todd.
Excellent.
Well, we'll leave Sean to close this out here.
Yep. Lower degree boom. Yep. There we go. We're gonna finish strong here.
Dealing with a lot of background noise here. So
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
it's all good.
Did you win bingo though?
No, I chose to abstain from bingo. I hope not. He's blowing you love hearts. Okay, so
This
two
one.
men can love each other without it being something salacious. I'm just going to put that out there.
There you go.
Now they're playing Stevie Wonder here. It's got a good groove to it.
Wow.
Let me just put this out there. El Hombre would let himself be known probably in the Trust the Prophets account, not some made up thing. El Hombre wouldn't hide behind something.
No.
He wants people to know it's him making these outrageous comments.
Yes, exactly. Wants to be well known for that. Yep.
There we go. $31.
Nice. There you go. Look at that.
It's a hit. It's a hit.
It's a hit.
We'll take it. We'll add it to the kit.
Leave Sean 54 to make a big wager here. And
Love it.
just
Yep.
bring it all the way back.
Crush it, baby.
Yep. We're going to crush it.
Big spicy meatball down the plate.
Yep.
Crush it real good.
Carlos Zambrano special. Boom.
Now I wish I just played that 4-1 straight, but I really wanted to grab a price. But oh well.
Yeah. All right. So the 8th race is 6 furlongs, maiden 10,000 for maidens, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. 3-year-olds. And the board is. Oh, did I miss the board?
Whoa. They're switching up the music on us here.
There
All
we
right.
go. Okay.
Yep.
We have
I'm
a
gonna
full
take you through this
field of
one.
9.
Go ahead.
Full field of 9 here. All right. Formula, who did you have your big 3 here, my friend?
Yes, sir. Let me scroll through this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, the easy money pick here to me is the 6.
Okay.
Tanzanites, Lily, or something like that.
Yeah.
Lucky Trainer Sire combo comes out tops for me. So let me see. Who does that entail? Pietro, check. Sittard, check. The Sire being reload, which is 7.7 for me, check. Obviously, the class of this horse is greater than the rest of them, check. I shouldn't say obviously. I have it rated as higher. The earnings at the distance significantly higher than the rest of the field. Check.
Yeah.
6 races, 2 times in the money. I like the speed this horse is run at. I got it as being the 2nd best last time out, which is something I often look for in the maiden classes. Who ran the last race? Chuck all the other races. Look at the last race. And from there, I'm going to take you on to, am I ready to go there yet? Yeah, I'll take you to the 5. That's the horse I have is She's So Croatian. I apologize for the loudness here. She's So Croatian. I've got the best last speed figure at. That's good enough for me. Sits just off the pace. I love where the horse sits. Just off the pace, especially for maidens. That's what I'm looking for. A horse that is already in the right position. Then we move over to the 8, Sweet Valentine. 2nd best Jockey Trainer Sire combo in its 3rd race. Third race is often where some of these horses pop. Got a little bit of a close, been sitting far back. I'm hoping this horse is going to be more forwardly placed this time around. And then I'll move over to That's a Fact, the 4 horse. Yeah. This horse sits a little bit closer to the pace than the last horse. What else do I got on this here? In terms of the trainer, 15%. Sorry, brain freeze there. 15% for the race type. This is Nasavenko. The factor's a sire. Yeah, 3 tiers back with a bit of close at 6 furlongs. It's usually a pretty good sign for Woodbine. 25% jockey and sire combo. You got Daisuke as the jockey there. So let me see if I can recount this in order. I've got the 6, the 5, the 8, and the 4. It's a bit chalky.
Okay, I like it though.
For the 1. The 1 had a nice improvement last race, and I feel like I want to squeeze that in there. If I were to improvise, I would find a way to get that 1 in here. But anyhow, I'll mute up because it's probably super loud.
All right, Tim, who did you like here, my friend?
I think it's a tough race. It's a little tougher than it looks on the surface. The 6 and the 5 look quite a bit better than everybody else in here, and you got to look. Okay, what are the conditions here? We're running a maiden 10 fillies and mares, right? So what did the 6 do last time out except go and take on the boys, right? So she went and took on the boys. Actually had a pretty decent speed figure in that race. Doesn't look as competitive based on the numbers, but it was a good race considering that she was running against the boys. My concern in this race is that the 5 steals it. Okay, that's what I really think, is because I look at the 5 here and I look at the race, and I think the race is devoid of speed. There's like no speed in here. And yes, there are a couple of, I think there are a couple of horses that show some one, but I'm even with that, I think the race is devoid of speed, and I think the 5 is the speed. And
I would agree with that, by the way. I would agree with that.
If she gets out front and they let her control it and run her race, then I think she can steal it. I think she could definitely steal this race. So get out front, control the race. We've seen that a little bit in the sprints with the speed holding on and running pretty well. So I actually want to put the 5 over the 6, especially looking at the board. Behind those, I think it's logical. It's pretty logical in here with the race. Munger's riding really well. You look at the 8 horse second off a layoff here. Looks to improve. They're adding the blinkers here for the first time. And looks best of the rest. Let's just say that. But
yep.
I couldn't get there with anybody else, but it really looks like a really solid. I love 5-6. You could go 6-5. You could box them up in an exact and play everybody else underneath in a try. But I don't think anybody touches the 5 and the 6, but I'm going to put the 5 on top, stealing the race up front.
So we're not far off then. And I see what you mean. I've got the 5 as being more pace forward than anyone else. There was one horse that came close last race, and that's what you worry about with maidens, is you may not have seen it in the first race. You may see some progression in the second race, and then maybe like the third or fourth race is where you see where they truly sit. That's the worry. Yeah.
And the only thing I would add for you, Sean, as a comment, I still think it's 5 and the 6. But you know what we always say, when you don't like anybody else, jump on the first timer.
There you go.
So,
right.
So don't overlook the 3 at 16-1 underneath for third.
Yep, absolutely. All right.
I don't see it in the 3, but at the same time, we've gone through the song and dance before, right?
Yeah, I mean,
especially in Woodbine.
It's just something that Sean and I consistently talk about and do. It's like if there's nothing else, take the first timer in a maiden race. When nobody really looks good, look at your first timers. And yeah, I will agree. There's nothing about this first timer that makes me like it, but behind the 5 and the 6, there's not much that makes me like any of them either. That's why I say maybe you get the first timer pop for a little bit at 16-1 underneath in third.
The one thing that I think could break the 5 is that the 1 was closer to the pace last time out. That's the only other horse that I see in here, other than possibly the 3. We don't know how that horse runs. That's the only other horse that I see that could put pressure on the pace or could set the pace. Because last time out it did. Or it set close to the pace, I should say.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Last time out it sat far back.
Yeah.
Previously, it was closer to the
Right.
fence. That's what I meant to say.
It's
My
had
apologies.
races towards the front, but I still think
Yeah.
that the 5 has a chance to control the race.
It's run better. Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
It's a fun one. Aren't they all?
26.
All right. Colin is dropping in some Colin knowledge. Number 3, dirt speeds 7. Dirt. I can do this. Dirt sprints 17%. Thank you, Colin.
Yeah, the sire has a 3 for 13 record with first time starters, which is 23%, which is pretty darn good.
Yeah.
The jockey numbers on that 3 don't look great though when you start breaking.
No,
them
there's
down
not a lot
between
that looks good on the 3 at all. I'm
Up
just
there.
trying to make a case for the 3 to maybe get third.
Yeah.
52 seconds.
Edgar's a really good dirt rider from Fort Erie.
From Fort Erie.
But yeah, none of those works look good. Nothing else looks good.
No.
It's just like
First time blinkers don't look good. Maiden claiming doesn't look good. Wow, that was a good beer. Was.
Revolution has some-
Keyword was.
Was.
The artist formerly known as beer is now gone.
Well played, Sean.
I think this weekend formula I'm gonna crack an apple brandy.
There you go.
Those are really good beers.
Very good.
Yeah, what was it? A week ago, I was here tasting that apple brandy.
Exactly.
Ooh,
You know,
so
And
freaking
then
good.
the next day I was up at Revolution tasting that same beer.
And he got me a cube of it, which I am forever grateful for. Forever grateful for. Ooh, 17% is hitting hard. I'm curious where Sean goes with this. 11 minutes to post.
Yeah.
Sean.
Sean is contemplating. He's like, I got $50. I'm going big.
Yeah, I'm contemplating right now. Is that yep. Special early post times this week. They're not actually working this week. That's why they can run earlier. So that's exactly.
Heavy lies the crown for the man who has the last race.
Friday, November. Yep. Tomorrow, 3 p.m.
We're coming up here. Last race, Sean.
Yes! You're the man now, dog.
Absolutely. And
You're
he
the man
spells
now, dog.
and he spells it S-C-A-N. That's the best. The only way to spell it. Exactly. All right.
You're the man now, dog.
Yeah. Okay. How much did this cost? Let's see here. I'm doing some numbers here to see what I'm doing here.
Sean is crunching numbers.
Yes, I'm crunching numbers as we speak, trying to get the right play.
You are the champ.
Let's see here.
Colin wants to know if we've got any love for the 1.
We have so little love for the 3 that it went into the negatives. Other than the fact that the only firster in the race could end up being the best horse.
Yeah.
That weird outlier. Not liking it.
Funny. So just about everybody's 6'5", 8. Doug is going like me and going 5, 6, 8, maybe thinking the 5 can steal it.
Yeah.
But the 5 and the 6 look like everybody's picks. Ron's going to take a flyer on the first time starter for third.
Okay.
Why not? Underneath play. Like you said, Tim.
Yep. Yep.
You know, you like two horses. You can't figure out the rest of the field. How about the unknown?
Yep.
So the 6 is definitely 6-5 favorite here. The 5 is at 6-1 right now. But if you look at the will pays in the double, the 6 is favored 31.80 to 40.60. But if you look at the pick 3 and the pick 6, it's actually the 5 that's favored, barely in the pick 3, and 8.80 to 11.75 in the pick 6.
Okay.
So the 5 is actually your favorite in both the pick 3 and the pick 6 pools. And as I say, that drops down to 9-2. So expect that 5 to come down in lay money here for sure. I don't think that it's going to be that much of a disparity. It'll be a little closer.
Okay. All right. Let's see what this costs. Let's see here. Okay.
Down to 4-1. And following. Still shows 6 minutes to post, Sean, so we're good.
Yep. And we have $54, right?
Yes, sir. We have 54.
Okay. I'm going to do, okay. Hit that button. I'm going to do a weird bet here. I'm going to do a $9 try key, 6 over the 458.
Try key, not try key box. So you are
I'm just
saying
going
the 6 is going to win.
He's going to win. Yep.
And what are the 3 underneath again?
458.
Okay.
And that's $54. Sully's going 762. Ice cold. I think the
Love
6. I think the 6 gets Pietro back. She faced the boys last time. Now she comes back against the girls. And she goes from 23-5 to 10. So she goes from facing the boys back to this group. And I just think she'll be too tough for this group. Then I'm just hoping that the 4 or the 8 can beat the 5 out for second. And it would be good.
What is the base price of this bet?
It's 9. Well,
$9.
it's 9. Huh?
Oh, okay. So this is like what is the total price then? Are we
54.
All $54.
54?
All 54. Yep.
Well done. Let's get this.
Collins got a exact of 5 with the 1789.
He's betting against us. Way to go, Colin.
Well, no, so I like. No, but that's actually good, Tim, because that makes my 6 even stronger.
Exactly.
Exactly. You can just come in 648 now.
Duval.
Duval.
I like it. Let's get this going.
Duval. Buffalo must have missed their extra point. High five, Hail Mary. Look at this. Tom's got a high five, Hail Mary. Good luck, Jay Worm. Groundhog. What's up, my friend? Hope you're keeping that B short in line. Two minutes to post. And thank you again to everybody. 178 strong joining us tonight. Thank you to everybody.
Two minutes to post still.
Place your bets. Place your bets.
Odds are holding pretty steady. The 6 is still 4-5. The 5 is still 9-2.
I echo what Sean said. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Hope you had a good time. Let's get this one home. Race 8. Let's do this. And Tado, sorry about the top of the mouth, man. I've been there before.
Yeah, yeah. And you didn't hear us before. I hope everybody next week has a fabulous Thanksgiving.
Yes, and as a result of Thanksgiving, I'm sure there will be no cocktail lounge.
No. Woodbine runs because it's not a holiday up there, but we have a holiday down here. So
yeah, none of us are Canadian, fortunately.
I'm half.
Sean, I was about to say Sean's partial Canadian.
Right. I celebrate 2 Thanksgivings a year in October and November.
That's the way to do it. Celebrate it all.
Exactly.
I celebrate 2 Christmases a year. Go for it.
Uh-oh.
Not kidding, by the way. Not kidding.
Let's get this home.
So Jay Worm, totally. But having said that, easier said than done. It's a lot of work to put the lounge together, and we enjoy it. But there's just certain days where it's a lot to ask, and we would absolutely love to do it. But yeah, some of us we have to take vacations and holidays too, my buddy. Thank you.
Hey, real
Thank you
quick,
for asking, though. We are touched by people asking us for it. That means a lot.
Hey, so I just wanted to get this in before we get off. So everybody say a prayer for Nick's grandmother here in the hospital and having a tough time. So please, prayers out to Nick's grandma there.
Yes. Thoughts and prayers, Nick. We're all with you. All with her.
It's all good, Jay Worm. We
know that. We know.
Absolutely. We appreciate you asking. Love the fact that we still have almost 200 people in the lounge right now.
Follow on X. I'll put out some pics. And here we go.
A bit slow with Steriot, and vying for that lead is she's
first timer.
Please Cry on the inside, coming through to be second. A length away in third is Sweet Valentine.
In the back.
And then in the center, Tanzanite Lily from Uncharacteristic. And up the inside goes Strawberry World. Wider on the track, Malibu Betty. And at the back of the main pack, That's Effect. And strung out a long last, Steriot. Amise Cry's gone to the front by a length to She's So Croatian. One away, third, Sweet Valentine. Over on the inside, Strawberry World. Making ground, Malibu Betty wider on the track. Then Tanzanite Lily trying to get back into the hunt. And on the inside, That's Effect, Uncharacteristic, a long last, Steriot. Down to the 5/16. Well clear, Amise Cry. Almost 3. She's So Croatian in second.
Come on,
2.5 away, Sweet Valentine. Coming on the outside, Malibu Betty, Tanzanite Lily the center. On the rails,
One
Strawberry
quick
World,
one.
top of the stretch. And Me's Cry has not let up. Leads by 3.5 to She's So Croatian. Strawberry World, they're gaining now. Strawberry World up the inside, finishing really
Nope.
well. The leader by a couple of lengths, Amis
Wow.
Cry.
6 didn't
Strawberry
even get
World
to the
trying
lead
her
at
heart out in
all.
second. Amis Cry, a length and a half, and here down the outside, that's a fact. The wire coming up to save Amis Cry to win. From That's a Fact.
Wow.
Strawberry World
6
third.
finished dead last.
Malibu Betty fourth.
Yeah.
And She's
Just
So
ahead of the
Croatian
first
rounded
timer.
out the jackpot.
I was
high
worried about the
five.
one, but
Time is
man, I didn't
1:13.
expect
Wow.
the 6 to not show.
17-1. The one wins.
The third, yeah, 13-1 over. Was it? What was it? Third? No, 41-1. Second.
I thought, did the 4 get up?
Let's see. 1, 4, 2.
6.
Okay, so 1, 4, 2, 9. So we have 13-1 over 8-1 over 10-1 over 41-1 with the two favorites. Not even close.
Third, Strawberry World. Fourth was
Wow.
Malibu Betty.
Welcome to Woodbine in November, folks. Bob got the 1. There you go.
That was horrible.
Let's see.
I blame the poor performance on Colin Sheehan being in the chat.
Yeah. Let me see here. Colin had a 5 with the 1, 7. What? 5 with the 1.
Wait, how far back do we have to go, Colin?
Is this 5 with the 1, 7, 8, 9? Where? How is that? How does that help? What? 5. It's 1, 4. What are we doing here?
Just ignore him.
Any love for the 1? Oh, is that where we're going? Any love for the 1? Then why wasn't he on top? What is it? What is it? What is the 5 not even? What is it? Are we taking credit for thirds? What are we doing here? What was that?
That hurts, Bob. Had a 1-2.
Wow.
Just got split. That would have been a big one.
Couldn't have been any more wrong in that one.
And in the pick 6, the 1, the 4, and the 2 and the 9 were all 5 of 6. The only 2 horses covered in the pick 6 were the 5 and the 6.
And they both didn't even show up. That seems to be the theme of tonight. Exactly.
Yeah,
You know?
the 6 was just like, that was a horrible race.
Didn't even try.
Nothing.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That guy bet the 6.
All right.
Oh, well.
So, quick recap of our picks for the night.
Welcome to Woodbine in November, folks. Welcome to Woodbine.
Oopsies.
Whoopsies. What's that called? That's a the T.
I was about to hit that same button.
Oh, well.
I was like, wait a minute. Did I just hit it? I didn't click anything.
But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
Exactly.
Truly.
Oh, goodness.
True.
Hey, no.
Not our best,
while we
not
wait
our
for the
best week,
payout.
but we still had a lot of laughs. And most importantly, the 3 of us are thankful for all of you guys in the chat, for all you guys do week in, week out. We love having you. And you guys have been great all year. And I hope you all have a fabulous Thanksgiving and safe with your families and loved ones.
Well said, Sean. I echo that. Absolutely. Very thankful for everyone joining us and being a part of this channel. And thank you to the 2 of you for jumping on and doing this week after week and having a great time. I mean, I've got friends all over now because of this, right? It's outstanding.
No,
Look,
it's
here's
fantastic.
the last thing I'll say. Only winners in the lounge, and that doesn't always refer to the bankroll. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Right.
People here, lots of winners, only winners in the lounge. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We will see you in 2 weeks.
Yep. Bye, guys.